Uranus, as we saw in the previous series, had a really big impact. As mentioned earlier, one of the keys to victory also would be the Terizla. Yes, here or there in the results, but at the end of the day, you see the effect that it has. You have a lane that is nigh ungankable. It forces both teams to actually just end up looking at the rest of the map, which ends up becoming like this crazy 3v3 duel of who plays the Roman trio better, because sometimes you don't even want to rotate to the gold lane anymore. With a ban on this carry, is Falcons even considering picking up the Uranus early on? Are they thinking that, are they going to pull off an and first pick it? Are they thinking that Onic will not pick it as one of the
Halo. Awalan, come on. Makan lu guys.
In addition, you have a Guinevere banned first phase. That's definitely targeted towards Team Falcons because you don't see that with the other teams, especially all throughout the week. So, Onic Philippines, it feels like they have done their homework here, as they should, against the second-seeded team.
So they're saying we'd rather have you Suyo, we'd rather have you Leomord, we'd rather have you Harley, Kyle, instead of
Loaded curly fries.
That's very telling.
Looking at it, it seems like Harley could be a choice. The Uranus might be another idea, but again, the Freya, because of the Guinevere and the Marcel, or should I say the carry, it left a bunch of other heroes open.
The Gwyn slot was the Freya slot.
Yeah. Now, Onic might need to play for space.
Dua Spanish latih, satu Nescafe. Kau gila ke bang? Aku punya rule kan, 2 cawan max dalam 24 jam. Lebih pada tu Kevin take over lah. Jadi kalau kau memerlukan lebih dari itu, kau ada masalah lain lah. Kau ada masalah lain yang kau tutup dengan Kevin. Okay.
Another strong pickup for Ogwyn in the Kalea, and of course Brusco's one of his signature picks ever since the Kalea came out. And King Kong meanwhile gets the Harley for the damage that they're looking for. Let's see if this is going to be the similar Battle Mage Harley that we pointed out earlier. And I think for the style for Onic, considering they want to play a strong 4 away from their goal, Battle Mage Harley might suit them best.
And I love the Kalea pick coming out from the Philippines because it aids them in team fights against a Freya that loves to have those extended team fights available for him. So Team Falcons should have some answers here. Probably looking at Leomord if they want to, but it could be a potential target for the Kalea right away. There goes
Hujan. Malas nak keluar.
telegraphed by these gentlemen over here. The carry has been taken
Hujan
for the Suyu instead. Finally, it's been a while since we saw a Suyu in this week.
First,
alone,
Falcons have walked away with
Lots of value. Jungler #1, the rising, most likely EXP #1 as well for the Uranus. They get the Sora, something active in the map. They want to be able to match all of the dive that Falcons has and stop that. Understandable as a pick. And if his cards maybe a little bit better, he might be able to pick up at some point in the early game after Turtle 1 maybe. Expect a rotation from Onic towards the Uranus to see if they can stop him there. Now for the second phase, you're still looking for the mid laners and mid laner roamer for Falcons. It's gold and a mid for Onic.
I love how Onic doesn't have to rush the Valentina.
Yeah.
Like they don't even have to ban it. They can go red for Val, your move.
Yeah. I mean, it is very apparent. With this ban, obviously that's going to Valentina. They do not want the Sora to have any sort of.
Tapi definitely di antara yang tengah perform sekarang.
They have other plans.
Yeah, they have other plans in mind.
They might go for a burst combo, fast rotation through the Farsa, maybe considering they have Harley, and if their gold laner is going to end up being someone that takes a lot of time, they might end up settling for something like a Kimmy, so that maybe the Kimmy and Harley together in the center of the map can be a bridge for whatever.
Sabar. Lagi sikit.
I wonder if they're willing to pick up a Lilia at a red 4, even though you don't see the Roman mid yet. That's a tough part right now for the decision for Onic in their mid lane. There's no Roman mid for Falcons to show.
Hear me out. Since Sora is on their side, and there's really, I mean,
they banned it.
Between the Suyo and the Freya, I think it's manageable. What if Gord? What if for the biggest smile on the face of Joseph Charles Rezabec, Gord? Because that's kind of a combo, right? Like you have a long-term, long-range stun, and then if someone gets hit by the Tsunami Slam, you blast him with the Gush.
Gord, Harley to then they have the Sora. It could work, yeah. Sora Kalea should be enough to buy time for the Gord to make the most out of the Mystic Gush, because that's usually one of the biggest problems with the Gord, whether or not the Mystic Gush is going to be set for a long time or you're forced to drop it early. Even though it's really not a lot of abilities will cancel out the Mystic Gush. Still, it's you forcing yourself out of the ultimate because you need to get back to safety.
So with that being said, they're going to be taking the Kimmy out.
Right? See, by taking out the Kimmy, you're really only going through either Farsa, Eve, or no, Farsa's banned out, so it's not just Eve or Gord.
Oh. Eve or Gord?
The tough thing is, again, because there's no roam mid showing, it's hard for me to suggest Zetian right now.
Yeah.
But I think maybe there might be room for... Yeah, there is room for Zetian. With the dive of the Freya, the Suyo.
Where's the combo going to be coming from with the Kalia then?
The Fury with Phoenix.
So just set that up.
Yeah,
and then you just light up whoever gets kit.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, this
if it's not the kidnap, it's like you let the Kalea and Harley be the burst, and then you're just covering with the Fury of the Phoenix.
Whoa. One
man, dude. They're reaching deep in the bag. I mean, if they had the Guinevere with Onyx doing their homework, Falcons has done theirs.
Is there something among scrims? Did Onyx Indonesia play a 1-1 this weekend? I need to catch up, but...
Bruno, bye.
We gotta find out.
Finally, some respect.
On it. But hey, the
Finally.
possibility. He also talked about a Lilia.
Finally.
Could pop off just so there's enough peel on that damage coming out from the side of Onyx Philippines, because those are tanky members. The Bruno is going to be the choice here for the side of Onyx.
Safe pick. I like how the Bruno has a great range. You're forcing Falcons to dive you hard. But still the question, what's in mid? What's in mid for Falcons? What's in mid for Onyx? What's in the roam for Falcons?
Yeah, it makes it so difficult for Falcons to decide just because of the mid laners still unavailable. So they're letting Falcons pick it first and then react to it afterwards. But the choice is for the green and white
bukan
to
Leomord
make.
dia
They
kaki.
had an abundance of
Kalau
heals for
Leomord.
those first 3 picks, but is that going to bite them in the back? I don't think so.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of who will be completing that composition, because I assume they still have a
Aduh,
bunch of choices.
Maybe it's me being a little bit too RG-minded. I wonder if they can pick Sicilian here. Because with Falcons being...
You get coming in.
open, but then maybe they were thinking about the Sora, the Harley.
Makan jaga ha.
Playing Zetian. I can never say no to Zetian. Yeah, that's my baby girl right there.
There's a sweet spot.
Yeah, it's great vision with all of the dive that they have, and actually, AOG plus the Fury with Phoenix is a great combo.
That's a combo.
Even if they don't land and layer at the same time, there's so much ground to cover to get away from those two.
That is what Team Falcons is
MLBB.
depending on in this very first game of the breakthrough. Team Falcons, one of the more macro-centric teams, just like what Leo has talked about early on in the pre-show, is going to be facing off against Onyx, who is right on the case immediately, trimming down Ogwen's HP to 25%, but then it's A-OK as he goes back to 50.
They're doing it. This is their old trick. The orange small camp attack, and they take down Brusco. That's a fish out of water. Falcons.
Mana datang info pasal BTRTB tu?
Give me that.
I'm surprised that they attempted to do that, even though it looked good because they forced Haji and Ogwen quite low through the aggression of the Lilia. That's still a Suyo with the Blade Surge. You get caught in that and you're pretty much done for. And the fact that there is still regen for both the roam and mid, that after all the damage you dished out, Kyle!
There he goes again!
The pressure gets deflated.
Perfect rotations by Kyle.
It happens so quick. It's just that one thing. For one thing, he was right at the mid lane getting the first blood, and then afterwards, as soon as he got a little jungle objective right at the bottom, and Savera was cut down to 25% of his HP, it was Dunzos.
Yeah, Dunzos.
That's a word.
It was Dunzos. I like that.
Impressive how Onyx, despite the L's that they took in the first 2 minutes, are still trying to steal small camps.
Yeah. I mean, You can't just fold. You're gonna have to really try balance out the losses that you took on early on. Severo's got down. King Kong is both level 4, close.
Flap here, catches a face full of deadly magics. Helping Kyle secure, does not go down so easily as Brusco can't find anyone to take down. Falcon's front line is just too damn thick.
This is what you were pointing out from the start. It's just the room created by both Ogwen and Flap are starting to pay off early on, just 2 minutes in.
Yeah, just bodies going forward. And that's why I consider the Sicilian, because what if Onyx looked at what Falcons already has and would have just accepted the fact that they're most likely not
Assalamualaikum Rino.
and then they just play for the mid to late.
Makan curly fries.
Instead of trying to make a case for the Sicilian, let's see what Onyx can do.
Curly fries lauk ayam.
It is still a Bruno at the end of the day. If Onyx can commit one rotation to send Super Marco back and get Severo some progress on the energy shielding, that could be a good way to come back. But they also have to take care of the river a lot because of the losses of King Kong.
Oh wow, Marco reading into that small camp take, pushes the Valkyries descent into King Kong, and he flushes him out. I mean, he took half of it, I think. Yeah, there's a little baby beetle there.
Bro, I was about to say that Onyx Philippines was starting to work their way down at bot because they wanted to make sure to at least
Lagi nak win streak. Malam ni aku nak main Aulus ya.
Super Marco. It's just that Team Falcons.
Malam ni nak habis explore Aulus.
Putting in the work enough to keep Onyx Philippines distracted and confused. Like, what are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to go down, or should we stay here in the jungle?
I think the jungle is their last choice, right? I don't know if you agree with me, but all the side lanes are dead.
Yeah.
Where else do they go?
Yeah, that's a really tough call for Onyx. I think they're gonna have to consider giving up
Direct dah
this next
graduate
turtle.
ke?
Because right now with the state of
Direct
the
dah move on.
Middle East,
Aku rasa tak valid.
Ni yang ahad ke?
first, he has a gap over Kirk.
Kata
Kirk should be
Direct,
able to
dia
hit
macam
level
gitu-gitu
6
ya.
through this. Falcons are still continuously going into the orange side of Onyx.
Mahal.
Bad news for their turtle.
Kan?
After this purple buff,
Aku
King
lawan
Kong
ni
just
kan?
try going to the bot alongside Super Friends. But with Brusco holding the turtle, they won't even be able to make a play through that.
This is now going to be a turtle spawn for both of the teams. Team Falcons holding on to a 1.3 gold lead. Flap, Ogwen putting bodies in front. Kirk and Brusco basically doing the same, and Super Friends just right there.
Despite the buff, Direct is still sekutu Direct.
Easy work of it.
Dia punya passive tu pelik animation dia.
Quick AOG.
Monton ni dia punya animation banyak yang pelik.
Zoning Severo out.
Yeah, they got no
Dia tak
way to
seamless.
map. It seems like King Kong just ended up going into the green camp yet again to see if he can catch off a rotating Super Marco. Super Marco was fine. I thought he was also trying to just help Severo get some double lane farm, but when the river comes out, then you won't even be able to clear out the minion wave in mid, so it ended up becoming a dead map for Onyx.
So much damage already entering in.
They jump the pressure. Severo gets squished by Kyle.
Kenapa aku rasa caster macam delay ya? Oh, sebab ni rebroadcast. Patutlah. Aku dari tadi aku macam pelik sial. Tak, aku terbuka dia punya rebroadcast. Aku tak tengok yang original lah ni.
Dreams, finding calm, and growing in our own ways. For some,
Etienne coming in for Falcons, because that's out of left field for me.
Waduh.
Aduh, minit berapa tadi?
Falcons won't be even
Minit berapa, men?
able to becoming a
How Kyle plays this Suyo with an Infinix hand cam, and they just blitz through the final turtle.
Again, there's always against Onyx per Marco. It's just that Team Falcons, the other four,
this next turtle. Go holding the
one
Work of
just
pressure.
they've won the gold lane
Lepas
first.
bawah
Severo
pecah.
tried to slide tackle out of that situation,
Sabero
but just bumped
02.
into the wall. Couldn't find the exact spot to be
Halo,
able to
halo.
tackle through.
Halo, welcome, bye.
One might say he was
Kata dulu guys, mari.
on the Uranus. Not to mention, he went under tier 1. He was taking more than just hero damage.
Yeah, he popped the Purify just in time too, so that there wouldn't be a momentary knock-up for... that little knock-up, if ever it connected, might have actually bought time for Onyx to finish off that Uranus, but the Purify just came in right in time for Flap. Again, this is the Brave Smite Uranus. He does have the Radiant Armor, as we pointed out earlier. Ogwen also has a Radiant Armor, so as expected, Falcons will most likely take control of the game up until Onyx has items, which will be
Macam ni lah cara nak buat hand cam. Hayya.
but
Sebelum
never
tutul,
completely
bro.
turn off the idea of a turnaround. One turtle or objective steal might
Ni
be
tutup
it.
ah.
Okay, Falcons deny a
Ni
skirmish
sabunyi.
in mid. As we take a
Sebab
closer
ada
look
team
at how
fight.
Kyle
Kiwak.
plays this Suyo with an Infinix hand cam. And they just
Haha.
blitz through the final turtle.
Again, there's always something going on with the green and white. They seem to, start off instigating a fight, but then all of a sudden, a turtle has been taken right under their noses. In Onyx Philippines, at least they were able to take a turret down bot, because that is a consolation prize to what Team Falcons has been doing around the map. Efficient rotations have been followed through by the birds in the nest.
Yeah.
They're giant birds.
They are giant birds.
Falcons are huge.
They're probably like our modern day dinosaurs.
Closest thing.
Yeah, closest thing. Skypiercer on the Suyo doesn't have a second, though his first kill was the very first kill of the game. So wait until that counts off. I don't think there's gonna be a Skypiercer holder on the side of Onyx unless we'll see. But once Kyle starts stringing together kills, you can call this game as good as over. Brusco and Severo trying to recover for the team by providing space for the Bruno to split up the map and get that tower down and get some gold, even if it's just a little bit. It's going to be a long climb for the Super Fam to get items and resources for their main damage dealer.
Man, Falcons is always a step ahead. Onyx takes a tier 1, Falcons take a tier 2.
That has always been the scenario over the first 8 minutes of this game, as Kirk is going to be found quite isolated, but immediately makes it back to his teammates. Prince and a half HP, and King Kong might be the next target here for Team Falcons if they want to go for it, but Kyle will just be safely securing the objective. So this is one of those times that not a lot of stuff is happening, but for Team Falcons, it's all about that preparation,
Everywhere I
that
go,
idea
I
to
see
get
Kone.
there right away, and how Onyx is going to be
Tak pelik gila bodoh dia tak nak ambil
them
Phobia
trailing
tadi.
by almost 4K.
King Kong, the bottom part of the map.
Onyx tried. They had thoughts about it, but I'm glad that they did not go 50-50. So they don't lose anything really.
Yeah, at least it's still
Skor 6-1 tapi
workable
gol
for
lead
Onyx
75
Philippines. They
memang
just
bodoh.
have to deal with the total damage output, which in fact they were still unable to do so over the first 10 minutes of this game. The objectives have been given right away. Bruce goes to be
Kenapa
evading
macam
that, but
terskip
he
lot?
is going to be reacting
Gam.
to it in spite of them trailing by almost 4K.
King Kong, the bottom part of the map.
What the fuck? Apa hal playback dia macam ni bodoh?
King Kong,
Terhilang 4 minit je.
Onyx tried. They had
Aduh,
thoughts about it, but
masalah.
I'm glad that they did not.
4 minit je hilang.
So they don't lose anything really.
Yeah, at least it's still workable for Onyx Philippines. They just have to deal with the total damage output, which in fact they were still unable to do so over the first 10 minutes of this game. The objectives have been given right away. Bruce is going to be evading that, but he will still continue. Actually, he's going to back away, and that will be another major objective going to the side of Team Falcons.
That's Hunger Games for you.
This just keeps going.
Yeah.
I wonder how this ends or when this ends, as Flap is just right over there continuously dealing damage or just distracting them completely.
Yeah, the side lane minions are going to go in tandem alongside the Lord. Almost roughly the same time. They should be able to break down inhibitors here. Not yet endable unless a member of Onyx oversteps their welcome outside of the base. After these side lane minions were cleared by Onyx, they're only working with one, but there's another one coming in mid for Falcons.
Okay, Falcons already in. Flap and Oakwin, the vanguards. They
Wow,
find
you know.
Kirk. They crack open that inhibitor. Ooh, Kirk comes in, shifting skies. Fury the Phoenix coming through. Severo takes a good amount of hits there. AOG defensively used. Now Kirk and Brusco, the front line softened up. Katoon as Kyle gets on out of there. Close call. Onyx lose no bodies, but instead have
Awal
that
gak ada
something
beli
inhibitor
winter weh.
broken down.
Sebab dah
I
hari
mean, the great thing about having the Lilia, it's just great wave clear. You're 8,000
minit
gold
13
down,
tengah
you
leading.
still have
Probably
really
itu
great
nombor
wave
3.
clear. Ogun baiting out some key abilities from Onyx with a Winter Crown, and Haji again with another great timing of the Fury of the Phoenix to help cover
Radiant,
ground where they got the
Yomi,
gotcha. But Onyx played that carefully. That's the best result they could have asked for.
Oh, they start off with another
kuat lah, bro.
tsunami
Dah duit.
slam, leading to a good bounce and nothing. As
Gengarino
Flap was
yang
able to
lambat.
purify. Shifting skies. How about we go again? Consecration by Flap.
Tak boleh. Kalau dalam macam ni nak buat apa?
Falcons
Tak ada
are
duit je.
trying to slow down the push.
And in addition, Onyx Philippines is just putting all of the damage output that they could dish out onto Flap, and that is the worst target that you could have. I don't know, it's just so much damage taken from Flap, being the only one in this game to achieve 128k. That just means one thing: he's present, he's in Onyx faces all the time.
But as impressive as that is, we're about 20 seconds away from Onyx crossing the threshold of we should be online. Because Falcons, truth be told, as awesome as the first 15 minutes has become, they just can't really take down turrets. Like, they have to win off of a fight.
Yeah, difficult thing about that. The fact that only one turret fell down for Onyx in the previous one was a saving grace for them. They still wouldn't be able to heavily contest the next one. But let's see if they can find a good flow in the bottom to break that. Because even if they try to set up King Kong for a miraculous lore seal, they're not even going to be able to get there in time.
Whoa, shifting
Unless
Sky's on a small camp.
Whoa.
Goes into torrent
What up,
form.
Reno?
Lord now to a fifth of his health.
What up?
Go with the conceal. Gets flushed out. King Kong spotted out. Oh, gee, no one home. But Kirk is out of his breath. Kirk is gonna get popped here like a pimple. Kyle gets a stack.
Nak flicker pun tak tahu nak flicker ke mana.
Team Falcons have taken the lead and extended it even more. King Kong will safely be going back to the base after that.
Sudahlah bang.
It's just too much.
Game 2, let's go.
Second round of it, expecting that Flap was gonna be there. I just don't understand what happened.
King is risking life and limb for his buff.
Yeah.
And that's what allowed this wave down here to follow through. Even in mid, Lord number 3, Falcons with the push.
Tak, Falcon player season ni memang tengah ni. Bangkit semula. Finally. After berapa season siap tidur? 2-3 season lah. Ada. Akhirnya. Back in prime.
Nagatot might be iffy.
Harley first pick.
See,
Marcel Belle. Obvious. CV.
still have the Alice.
Masih terus. Padang Moskow. Padang pun dah mula-mula nampak kan. Mantap boh.
This is a team that has picked up some really good.
Diorang top 3 top 2 ke?
On and booming. All right. Finally, just a few instrumentals as we begin.
It's a funky early game.
It's a funky early game. The discotheque is on and booming. All right. Finally, we're done.
Time. Oh, it is very annoying. Look at that. Falcons have denied. Oh my God! Outgood flickers out. Close call. Falcons have denied Onyx that early orange take.
Oh. Yeah. That was pretty quick. And again, Team Falcons putting in the work at the early portions of this game. But for Onyx Philippines, King Kong already going to the other side. Flap is going to be quickly aware of this situation. I don't think. But the Sigma jungler will be safely securing that minor objective at bottom.
That's a Lizard for King. He is level 4. 4 before Kyle. Let's see if Kyle gets it for the Beetle. First EXP Crab goes to Kirk as well. Kyle level 4. Both junglers level 4 for the first turtle. But Flap is still trying to get to that threshold. Kirk as well.
King Kong forces a flicker out of Kirk.
I was about to say that this is how game 1 should have went. You know, this idea of peace, calm before the storm. And
Boleh banti tak bahasa ni kalau kena full combo? 15. Awal Harley. Tapi Harley belum sampai pun nak mati dah. Tapi aku dia lambat berganti lah. Awal loh. Tapi masalahnya tu damage. Tu damage badang dengan ni je. EV pun belah ujung. Mati je. There. But to be fair, team dia tak ada lah.
But there's just way too much space. He already used his flicker. Onyx wins that early engagement.
Yeah, Kyle took way too much. Couldn't get out of the combo. Kirk also really great job with that last team fight. That, honestly, it's just all wins for Onyx.
Yeah, that's 4 heroes being toned down or brought down by Onyx Philippines to the bot lane just so they could evade what seems to be
Bakal aku buat selang kan? Halo.
Nuisance with a lineup that Team Falcons has, and with that being said, they're close to developing 1,000 of a gold lead in Oakwin. In spite of him holding on to a Marcel, this has not reached golden hour level just yet, so we should be expecting him later on, but not
Duo
in the
lava?
first 3 minutes
Siapa
of
duo
this
lava?
game number 2.
Yeah, 300 gold difference between Savero and Super
What the fuck is that?
Indeed. Our
Morning?
first import in MPL Philippines against
Nampak ikat, yes. Semalam lagi bro. Wow, terlepas.
Flap, what are you doing?
Berpotong.
There's no way he survives this. Dunked down by Kurt. King Kong moves on, continuing farming.
It's the complete opposite. What seems to be a nuisance for Team Falcons is getting...
Ngam.
Break and crack right in your face, Flap. Flicker by Haji is fine. And they now
Salahnya ngam tak pakai flicker.
Puissance by Kyle, but dealing not enough damage on Prince. A nuisance is one thing, but being successful is another. Like, Falcons are doing a good much of nothing.
Yeah, so far all the success has gone to Onyx. They've answered the aggression by Falcons well. They dove on the boxer right away, who was caught in the worst spot. He was essentially caught between literally a rock and a hard place. 2 walls. There's no way out at all. Now with golden hour for this Marcel, let's see if that changes. But it doesn't look like it will that much.
Turtles.
Literally, they've...
On Prince.
Pakai ya? Tak tu pakai dia nak keluar kan.
See if that changes, but it doesn't.
Tak maksud aku dia land skill hit masa langgar Valen tu.
Flap catches the deadly magics, but instead bumps onto King Kong.
Nampak macam tak sampai.
As well as Ogun,
Sampai.
and they stop the super from taking the turtle. Kirk takes the disguise. Kyle at about half health. Bombs at regen. Brusco golden hour, getting caught by Ogun, and now Prince dropping those void crystals. Again, Falcons just annoying enough.
So far pasal Marcel.
The super fam continue to take the turtle.
It's not gonna put a stop to it unless...
Tahu lah. Aku masih tak ada conclusion lah. Masih tak ada conclusion. Tak tahu nak cakap macam mana. Tersangkut dalam paradox. Nak cakap tak function, ada function dia. Jelas ada function. Tapi nak cakap betul-betul function pun tak juga. So aku tersepit kat situ. Tersepit. So for now aku akan letak dia di tengah-tengah, tapi belum final lah. Belum final. Definitely one of the weirdest hero lah sepanjang tengok MPL ni.
To be fair, we are omniscient. We can see the whole damn map. I didn't see Marco rotate. He did it so quickly.
Faham,
Yeah, and it
SDL
again
lakan.
gives Team Falcons a big advantage when Super Marco was already part of the team fight.
Aku macam
because
menyesal
it's
lah.
the Moscow that he
Aku
needs
saja
to
ingat
get,
di saat hari ni aku tak nak minum kopi.
consideration for. And for Savero, we haven't really
Siang
seen
tadi aku tak minum,
a
lepas tu ni pun aku tak minum
game-changing
juga.
spear of destruction
Dan
from
aku
him
tak
over
beli
the
pun
last
kopi
6 minutes, and we might
But right now I is
on, but
sedikit
that gives
regret lah.
Team Falcons.
Weh,
That is the golden hour stopping both ults. And SOD, here you go. As you look for it, they jump on the Kirk. Kirk very low. A lot of damage being rained down upon him. He jumps on the 4 members. Make that 5 as Kirk gets taken down.
Marcel dah
Falcons
masuk
walk
hero
away with a
tier.
win.
With all of the kills for Super Marco, note that he does not have the Sky Piercer yet, so there are no stacks to work for. Now he just built it, but that's before, that's after all of the kills we saw him got.
Yeah, so at least this is some breathing room for Onyx Philippines because of Super Marco.
tier list kita akan buat besok siang.
That total damage output that he can give, but
Besok
this
siang,
gives
besok siang.
full confidence for Team Falcons to continue the siege, and in fact is going to be giving and dishing the
Ataupun
damage
lusa siang.
towards Super Marco.
Yang pasti sebelum Jumaat lah.
Happen just yet. Onyx Philippines will be able to defend, but the nuisance continues for Team Falcons as they rotate around the map.
We don't see this very often. A Granger, or anyone with a Sky Piercer really, building fully the first item before the Piercer.
Yeah. Instead of the Fury Hammer Piercer path, he built the Hunter Strike first.
Oh! Real elimination stolen by Haji. Golden hour.
banyak. Kena ke tak?
Swipes as they come
Kena.
alive. Heart gets taken down. Stack for Marco. Might be another one. King Kong finds Flap. Brusco holding it down. Ogwin shielding up, but he's very low. Runs through, dashes, tracking shots
Mati
towards
dia.
the turtle pit. And now Super Marco holding out, dealing a lot of damage, serving up a turtle to Kyle. 2-1. Our turtle count for game 2.
King Kong was no longer in any vicinity of that turtle pitch. He was just away from that team fight. Team Falcons control that cleanly, but a bit casualty on their side as well. But for Severo on the other side, Onyx Philippines are building up on that trade. It's the art of macro for the Super family.
Yeah, so far it's only been one tower broken for either side, both of their opposite lanes. So it's not the Battle Mage Harley, this is the Genius Wand Harley for King Kong.
It's the original flavor.
Yeah, the original flavor of it, just pure damage. It's even flame retribution instead of blood.
Super Marco had a feel on that as well. The deadly
Foveus
magic
buat terus
will
Guardian
not be
ke?
released to its full potential as Team Falcons are only holding on to a
Yeah,
400 gold lead. Both teams able to secure a turret. There it goes again.
Kyle with a drive-by. It's on the Kirk. Golden hour. Not going to be necessary as they freeze Brusco. Pasos on it too. Marco gets a double.
Terus hilang
Falcons
mati.
pushing forward. Eyes on that turret. They have a big
Terus
advantage
mati
again, and they will now attempt Grand Theft Purple.
I'm sorry, Brusco.
Dia benda tu
This is in the Matrix.
nak tengok tapi buat dekat buat kat mesh ke, buat kat jungle ke, buat kat MM tapi susah.
Disgusting combo.
Sangat susah.
Seram Ranger Snowball ni.
Oh, able to dodge it just in time. Space escape. Yeah, that initiation by Kyle was actually brilliant because if he got Dark Wave,
Tak ada kuning,
that
tak ada
might
kuning.
have been a slightly different equation. But the fact that he was able to swerve past the Dark Wave and bump to the back of the Foveus.
Did he U-turn?
Yeah, he U-turned.
Yeah, he did.
It was a sharp U.
Wow.
Sharp curve utilized by Kyle, which means the Team Falcons will be taking down another turret to lead by one in that department. Onyx Philippines slowly being pushed back, but King Kong already first in that top wave as
Yeah.
Kyle TZ simply securing his objective before a major fight.
Oh yeah, you see the difficulty here for Onyx. It's, again, the formation breaking of the Falcons lineup and the fact that, wait.
Oh, he's doing it again. Sharp U-turn. Catches Kirk once again. The Puissance in comes Oakland. Golden hour does hop off the exit.
my gosh.
And now Haji and Super Marco all away. Another stack. Kirk falls.
Babi bapak bodoh satu.
7 kills. If my calculation is correct, he's got 50 stacks.
Mati juga Foveus.
Get this guy the poster.
Tapi dia belum ada Q rasa.
Kyle, he has a
Dia kena ada Q
retribution.
rasa.
Falcon secure.
It was early. They waited.
Dia baru ada dreadnought kan.
Bring the tower down, but that
Ni ada hujung-hujung tak sampai tak boleh react. Bodoh ke tengok. Tak sempat tekan flicker pun.
Key to victory for Onyx.
Freezes Severo, cancels the recall.
Here comes Flap.
Now we're playing mouse. Severo gets that
Kyle.
SOM. Kyle coming through. Drive
Apa
by,
pendapat
passes
Rino
Brusco.
pasal pro player tak suka
Severo,
bawa
nowhere to
pulih?
go. Severo still has a flicker. Wailing away. Here comes Haji. Has a stolen RWM. Run, pressure, run. Clayton here under duress gets taken down. A stack for the bulletproof.
Sekarang Purify memang
They were waiting for the Granger to get there.
dia tak suka tu bukan tanpa sebab, dia bersebab.
60 stacks now.
Sebabnya adalah sometimes Puri tu tak cukup. Kalau Puri satu ada lagi 3 benda yang akan stun kau, so lebih baik kau bawa flicker dan rely dekat kau punya mekanik untuk main timing.
King Kong's going to be fending off the top lane in favor of Onyx Philippines, tying
Tu tu menggelabah tu budak ni.
over there. Still going to be some energy shields available, but Kirk's going to be stopped.
Golden hour. Stopping everything there. The OG. Oh! Finds Marco. Cuts his stacks in half. Oakland now backing off. Flap as well, using that flicker to retreat. Falcons get a reality check.
Bro, what an initiation from Kirk. He seemed to be
Thunderbelt?
the guy
Radiant?
who was in danger from the start,
Plus.
completely turning around and giving some more breathing room for Onyx.
Him and the Monster Mage. I think Friends
Siapa yang mengelabah?
turned on his clutchiness and we
tahu
can't
lah
keep
siapa dia.
getting our butts kicked like this.
Sudah dihantar ke bulan.
Yeah, that was just perfect tandem between
Nak
Kirk
join
and
mengelabah
Super
juga.
Friends.
Jom.
RWM immobilizing the Granger.
Jom. Cuba.
Dark wave. First it was a great but Kirk received the brunt of the damage, but boom, flicker. Flicker.
Ngam je.
D-dubs
Tapi Harley
gets
dapat
it.
baling tu lah.
Asteris bunyi
I'm not gonna
mengelabah
keep calling it
Asteris.
D-dubs, don't worry.
One-time thing.
Yeah, one-time thing. It's still dark
Ke
wave,
bulan
guys.
selamanya
Unless-
ke atau mendarat balik Rino?
Sound off in the comments.
Okay,
Tak mendarat ah.
I'm going to wait for it later on. But again, Onyx Philippines,
Tak mendarat ah.
those are the types of plays that they need for them to eventually make their return. I mean, there's nothing else to return here from because this is a close fight.
Mula aku nak bagi dia mendarat. Lepas tu ada viewer donat tu dia marah. Dia marah dengan brother tu sebab brother tu spoil kan. Aku kan memang utamakan viewer. Betul. So sebabkan dia buat viewer aku marah. Oi, aku pun teruslah menjatuhkan hukuman terbang ke bulan tak darat-darat.
Why bro lain?
Lagi. Tak ada dulu lah.
Rino menang red phone buat viewer marah. Bila nak kena?
Serius? Tak percaya Ya aku menyesal lah aku tak order kopi lah. Ini kopi ya.
And this is gonna be a free lord, so this is definitely gonna hurt for Onyx. They see King Kong in mid, but they'll be able to take it. They won't be able to delay for 40. They're just gonna march shot right away. But Falcons still have side lane minion waves to work through.
Aduh.
Slow push on out.
Wah, menyesal lah.
To regroup for the defense. Well, Falcons will look to end it here.
I mean, if you're looking at the
Kopi
graph,
apa tu?
Onyx has had their moments of brilliance, especially from 8 to 12 minutes. It's just that Team Falcons, it always felt like they had the lead just because of the way Kyle
Start
approaches
being your own
these
barista,
team
bro.
fights. He's only died once.
Tengah study tu. Sabar.
Those assists,
Aku tengah study pasal barista ni. Banyak tu benda. Aku sangka macam simple lah. Tak simple lah.
Coffee machine ain't that expensive.
Bukan, kenapa kena study betul-betul? Sebab mesin-mesin yang nak dibeli tu bangsa harga memang bodoh siap. Harga memang jigap siap. Oh! Harga dia tak hormat lah, tak hormat beginner lah. So jadinya sebelum nak buat big purchase sana, kenalah study elok sikit.
I super fun ramai bukan dah boleh beli Lambo ke?
Kepala otak. Kepala otakmu.
And the map is shrinking. Brusco dashes through after the conceal. Marco instinctually smells something's fishy. They take care
Nak
of
try
that
ni
pushing,
nama
they lose
cekeren ni
3-1.
kopi jiwa.
Oh man, Onyx Philippines now officially have a way to bounce back into this game. The graph may not show the goal distribution in favor of Savero, except for the minions that he's farmed all throughout. This is the benefit of having a 4-1 composition. The long lane is where Savero will eventually thrive, and Onyx Philippines are going to be banking on him later on. He's making a big place.
Falcons need this Granger alive. Without the Granger, they lose majority of their damage. Haji's damage might not be even enough. Oh, he had a feeling.
Habis game ni aku dia susah nak cari. Bodoh betul. Aku nak tekan je random apa kopi yang ada. Masalahnya kedai semua menyala. Aku tekan tutup. Kedai tutup. Tekan tutup. Bodoh. Tutup tulis tutup. Aduh. Berat.
They're looking for advantage for the next Lord while Onyx trying to do the same. Stopping Falcons. Oh, Kyle. Okay, force out.
Dia immortal terus. Bodoh item nombor 3. Dia cakap asyik jadi mangsa. Tak apa.
That's a birthday boy crossover if I ever saw one. Team Falcons.
Mamak je dia tahu tak. Dia ikut. Kadang-kadang ada kedai ada je yang buka. Cuba siap. Wih, tak ada orang lain. Bahasanya Aduh mati. Lagi, buka. Lagi Sabiro, lagi Sabiro.
Triple kill for the first import in the Philippines.
A massive error by Kyle and Falcons means Onyx have a
Moskov gila.
Moskov gila tu. Aku happy betul tu Moskov ni meta balik. Sumpah je. Bodoh, pro player main Moskov babi. Memang entertainment tu. Mana-mana top team kan. Moskov punya mesti. Aish. Puas oh, puas.
Kau memang hero Tamil
Ya, memang boleh. Memang insurans ada macam ni. Macam Nathan Prime. Okay. Nathan di zaman prime-nya. Sekejap, kita tengok draft sekejap guys. Aku nak cek kopi
macam Moskov sikulan di Melmai.
Of course, Onyx won't allow that. They ban out the box shot.
Aduh.
Win fast
Sabar.
mentality. To push the idea to the players that, hey,
Wow, Nathan
that
Freeman
was
lagi
your
ngeri
game in the
wow.
last game. You guys should messed up there in the end.
Make up for lost time.
Make up for lost time. Dominate them to prove that it was just all you guys and that you learned in that quick break that we had before heading into game number 3 your mistakes and you got better. Play fast. Play to win this
Ini
before
betul
15
nama
minutes.
kedai Midnight Coffee.
Game one, essentially.
Kalau aku tekan tutup, memang aku report lah kedai.
Final push, but
Nama kedai Midnight Coffee.
even without the whole game
Wait, go.
losing situation, just play fast, draft to win the first 10 minutes, and then play to
Eh
the
ni
finish.
kedai apa bodoh. Kedai sini bodoh ni nan halal.
Season, we've seen very rare times that
Tak, aku nak order kalau boleh aku nak order kopi kat Mama je. Nescafe. Tapi kalau aku order yang kat Mama ni, kau tahu tak? Confirm dia punya harga tu macam aku beli kopi mahal. So aku nak try tengok
Since
dulu
when
kopi
Reno
mahal.
kesahalangan halal.
They're threatening Onyx to ban the Freya, and they will.
Bukan mamak belakang rumah broker.
Marcel gone, Suyo. If ever.
I'm with it.
Tak ada bukan pasal distance, pasal extra charge tu.
Oh yeah, Harley
at
and
this moment.
Non
so
halal berat,
they
hahaha.
could
Sekejap
choose
aku tengok.
either one.
Or
Maybe
Valentina.
prioritize Kyle.
Try.
You're right. Just
Tengok
go with
Mama. Sana
Valentina or
cari kedai
maybe,
Mama.
Hero.
Near me
I
ah.
think for Valentina, by
Yeah,
the way, is
near me.
it'll be an easy Phovius red 1-2 for Onyx. I would be very surprised if they don't pick the Phovius.
Or
The red 1-2
Uranus.
against the Valen.
Whoa.
Uranus would actually be great.
So many power picks left open.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's because of you know the Zushin who is at the back.
Bro,
Who is at the backs of Team Falcon.
Bro.
So it opens up some room for the
aku
others
lupa
to
bro.
finally get
Aku
some
mungkin
playing
tak ada
time
kopi,
here.
tapi aku ada
Kalea is
benda
gonna
lain.
be the
Aku ada
first
cake bro.
choice for Team
Wait, kau ambil
Falcons.
cake.
They might pair it up with. Oh, I was about to say the carry, but they're the ones who taking it out.
I wouldn't be mad at a Valen Phovius.
Yeah, Foval.
Yeah.
That was the other. I think that's what all of we were saying for the past 2 minutes leads to. Like,
Yeah.
strong Valentina opener, but then you have Fovius, so why don't you just get both?
Hai Kerusi.
What about, is there a case for you, Val, also?
Yves?
Uranus.
Uranus Val?
Selesai.
Yeah.
No, but there's still a Fovius on the other side.
Yeah, there still is. So the Valentina's gonna be there, picking it up right away, and a Suyu.
Suval.
Selesai.
The Phovius. So they go Foley.
Foley.
Okay.
Okay.
Fovius Harley.
Yeah, Phovius Harley.
Beli
3
lagi
in 1
dengan
aduh.
satu lain kali.
Tak boleh ah. 3 in 1 aku rasa macam
Just
Halo Rino.
aduh.
the Tsunami Slam aside from
Huak
the
huak
legs.
huak.
Except for the last 2
Wah.
picks, of course, but
Kalau sampai. Kali apa speak ah?
Now.
Well
And
then.
then would give it
Quack quack.
to be to games before Nolan just at the feather their strike.
I'm looking at the
Gwyn?
XP.
Gwyn jungle. Lama saya tak nampak Gwyn jungle.
Yep.
We called earlier.
Team Falcons again.
Quack quack.
They have some forms of attack, but Brusque already being aggressive, immediately being countered by Team Falcons.
Kalia Parsa Gwyn. Suyu Khalid Velen.
Gwyn is starting to feel the damage.
Ganas.
So they can thank their lucky stars that there's no flickers on Super Prince.
Ui babi. Apa benda pedis sangat? The
Gwyn
fuck?
is starting to feel the
How?
damage.
Okay, so they can thank their lucky stars.
Oh Velen
that
sekali
there's
eh.
no flickers on Super
Kan
Prince.
betul tu Velen. Velen Suyu Khalid. Tiga-tiga skill hit semua. Tu pun nasib baik tak full.
I wonder if Severo can sniff out.
Kalau full combo memang boleh mati je.
I can't believe Onyx walked away with this. They got the 2 most damage dealing mid lane duos.
It is the Valid together. And then Kirk, just giving a little bit more vision. He's going to be able to rotate the map a little bit faster. And he will join King Kong and taking away this lizard.
Lagi boleh rembat.
No, he does not.
Still okay for both of the teams. While Onyx Philippines is already
Macam uran mesti ambil je.
Taking away this lizard flap. If he can
Hero
miraculously
Connell.
take it. No, he does not.
still okay for
Tak.
Onyx Philippines right in the middle, hoping that they can get some conversions, but nothing has been happening just yet. Onyx will slowly develop a 500 gold lead.
Kirk still pushing back flap. Both close to level 4. Let's see who gets his crab.
Okay, Haji keeping himself scarce in the Y brush. He's down about a full EXP bar from Super Friends, so there will be a time where Super Friends actually has the Feathered Airstrike, where the original will not.
This is quite dangerous because Kyle still hasn't reached level 4 yet, and the turtle has already spawned. So the purple objective will obviously going to be able to help her, but King Kong is already there in the turtle.
Oh, the Super Farmer blitzing this turtle, and they're keeping Falcons honest.
Dia kena angkat ni.
Kyle will
Ada yang
get
kena
to
angkat ni.
level 4 here. They
Ada
don't
yang kena angkat ni.
Kirk in trouble. King Kong secures the
Oh,
turtle.
boom. Oh, woi, asal terangkat?
They drop
The fuck? Sebab obvious ya?
level 4 here. They dog pile on the Kirk. Kirk in trouble. King Kong secures the turtle.
Dia second flicker. Ya doh, anjir. Fayo.
So does Brusco, so does Kirk, and so does
Oh, okey, tu aku baru tahu gak boleh ah. Bukan masa aku ingatkan sebab tadi tu Gwyn ulti dulu betul.
Was there a rave?
Maksudnya kalau asalkan dia tengah ulti, lepas dia tengah ulti ada knock up boleh terangkat juga ah. Maknanya bukanlah kena orang tu tengah knock up dulu
Wave that helped set up a
Kan sebab tadi tu dia ulti dulu kan.
Ha.
on the Kirk. Kirk in trouble. King Kong secures the turtle.
Oh tak. Povis dulu. Povis dulu.
Turn it up.
Povis. Tapi tu timing gila babi je. What the fuck
wave
eh?
that helped set up a much easier violent requiem.
Or the other way around.
Because it wasn't the jump from the Gwyn.
They're fighting. Oh my god.
Nice combo.
Blazing duet.
So Kyle
Puas bodoh
went
tu.
in with a jump, missed it, didn't
Tapi
hit
nak
the
ulang lagi sekali
retribution,
tak boleh ah.
you know, it hit. Requiem.
Orang cakap once in a lifetime ah.
Dulu pun boleh jadi macam tu.
Boleh kalau ulti dulu.
And Onyx were just caught off guard.
I think it could have worked either way. One could have procced the other.
That was a surprise. Coming out from Team Falcons, they were able to capitalize on that right away. 4-0
Boleh
in
ada
terms
pernah
of
buat.
kills. And they're slowly pushing in towards the enemy territory. Kirk is going to be face checking the rest of the guys, and Haji, Super Marco. This is a 3-2 composition. Looking at it again, Super Marco just using the double lanes to at least get as much real estate as possible because he has to worry about both Brusco and Super Friends that could dish damage later on in this game.
Yeah, Severo, it looks like it's been... oh, well, no, that gold crab will be going to King Kong. Severo has been managing the lane well against Super Marco. Of course, as his team got the turtle, he has a slight lead over the Harith. No significant items just yet to watch out for, honestly.
And they're still building up on it anyway because it's just 4 minutes into this game and no one has really made significant changes to the items if they would want it to.
Maraji does have the glowing wand and a 500 lead, the 400 to 500 gold lead over the Valentina. And there it is, first item priority for Kyle. It's concentrated energy.
Kali angkat boleh jadi juga ah.
On the one, they find the bruiser.
Boleh juga aku. Atas langit kan.
Turtle. Falcons
Probably boleh lah.
That was too easy. Just a simple pull was more than enough for Team Falcons to even bolster their lead even more, 5-0.
Yeah, that was a heavy duel for that gold crab. It looks like it does go to Super Marco because he's closed the gap up against Severo. Starlium Scythe already for the Harith and expect that this is where it starts going even faster for Falcons. He's not going to be so lane locked. 5 minutes in. Ogwin, decides to help Marco out. They'll clear that, and then it seems like they're going to be playing for a big pick together as a team.
With the shields finally out for both of the teams, no more gold. It's going to be putting on extra for both gold laners, which gives both teams a bit more breathing room
Aulus.
to secure
Boleh kot.
the minion wave.
Ceiling dia
before
kat
the
mana
next
tak
major
pasti.
objective appears, as Kyle
Dia punya low point pun tak tahu lagi kat mana, tapi
is just gonna continue to show his presence because he has the ability
definitely
to get
bukan
out
hero
there.
yang tak boleh masuk MPL lah.
Kyle delaying his purple take. Does he want to save it for that turtle fight?
That is the concern, because
Jagi habis match ni kita sambung ni.
He's just close
Sambung
to
main
the
rank.
Onyx turrets,
Ni Aulus ni.
hoping that the jump would be
Aulus.
possible, and he doesn't need the jump, he just goes for this.
Finds an amazing requiem on to the monster mage.
Aulus milimeter rasa-rasa beli segar.
Ya. Tadi. Oh. Enggak.
Sambung
Aulus
di straight
MM.
time.
Tahu.
And now they're going to continue the invading.
Not sure.
Why get your own when you can get your opponent's open? It went to Ogwen.
Okay, that went from great to good for the Falcons, but still, Onyx are reeling. They force a
No.
Kirk, and they dogpile on the Kirk attack. Kyle gets a kill.
You were asking about this right from the start.
Diburu
Who's
terus,
going to be
oh.
bursting down Kirk? They have a 3K gold lead. They do not care about Kirk.
Apparently the answer is all of them.
Kalau ni dah puri pun mati berat je.
We all can. Now we are super fam.
Why do they talk like that?
I have no idea. It's been a tough last few days, and it's been a great day of MLBB as well too. Kills for Super Marco, has the Feather of Feven. Cal will finally get his own purple in the rotation. I think Cal also delayed the take on the purple because they saw the play that was brewing up in the bottom lane. So instead of losing time trying to get it, he just decides to go straight to the bottom part of the map. Winter Crown now for Cal, so he can afford to be a little bit more sour with his plays. Does have a Winter Crown to save him, so aggression is encouraged with this Guinevere Winter Crown.
So this is where we are yet again. Flap is going to be isolated completely against 4.
That's a stolen Tsunami Slam, putting him right where Onyx wants it, but somehow, someway,
Wait a minute.
still alive.
How's that blazing ni kami?
At a tenth of his health, Flap survives the 4-man gang. My God, how?
He dunked all of them. My goodness.
That man's PR deadlift is more than 100
Berat.
kgs.
Ni last ke? Ada lagi satu match yang dia punya yang belah awal. Apa kita lawan? Tak ingat.
Had to carry himself.
Ada 2 match je. Dia PH area height dia ada 2 je.
Usually a slam dunk competition requires 4,
So
but
habis
it
ni
was
lagi satu,
only
lepas tu
done by one
kita main rank.
player. And now they're continuously knocking on the door.
Kirk gets hit with a Tsunami Slam. 7-4 captain by Super Marco. Protected just by his holy shield, so I guess Falcons aren't going to force the issue.
Okay, so we're here at this point again. Falcons is leading by 5,000 gold. By any chance, what kind of window does Onyx actually have to replicate the same thing that happened in game
Number
number 2?
Worries Uranus belum power spike lagi ni.
Severo is only up to a DHS, way too far from a golden staff. So first you gotta wait for the golden staff to come.
Dah 2 minggu dah tunggu Uranus punya power spike. Tak sampai-sampai.
And then maybe we can talk about another turnaround a la game number 2.
Oh, that's still a lot of items.
Argument pick Uranus. Very strong early game.
Because look, sorry, but Kickout doesn't even
Strong
have
landing.
Borax yet.
Koneng dah 0-2-0, memang it's overlap.
Strong landing. Itulah paling simple lah nak cakap.
Talking about
Landing very strong.
building up on
Power
it.
spike dia sekelip mata je. Ini another Gengarino. Ni sambungan Small ke Rino.
Gets the kill. And they continue to turn down
Yes.
the force by Super Marco. Bruce goes out. 2 members of the Super Fam not present for this Lord take. All the while, Severo, he's still farming on the off lane.
Yeah, that's the dreamer looking for it again, but Team Falcons just grounding and pounding on Onyx, whoever's in front.
Drowning and pounding is the best way to put it. This Phobius, they do not have any tools to deal with it. This is why I was thinking they'd go Valentina. Yeah, Phobius Valentina.
Sebab orang tak jumpa lagi power spike-nya kat mana. True.
Valentina is actually helping the Phobius a lot.
So orang keep picking, nak explore. Sebab hero kuning ni terlalu complicated kan hero ni. Skill dia je ada 12.
Too many dashes.
Passive skill ada 8. So complicated complicated.
Ogwen coming through, looking for someone here with a Tsunami Slam. Instead, they take down the inhibitor.
Koneng has number ceiling Rino.
Super Fam back, denying the defense. And they're on the Kirk once again. Tsunami Slam.
Tunggu Uranus tumbuh kaki baru sumpai power spike. Hero terbang-terbang pula dia tu.
Kena end ke?
And the Falcons have to back off.
They bit off more than they could chew, but they bit off a good chunk of Onyx. Onyx finally get their first kill, but it's only on the flat. Marco's still alive. But the damage is here. They got some shutdowns.
Severo with the reposition. Teleport's dropped and the
Tak boleh clear. Apa masalah ni lah? Aku rasa dia punya draft solid tu.
keeping Falcons
Lain pada Uranus tu lah.
King Kong and taking away. It is the Valid together.
Yeah.
And then Kirk, just giving a little bit more vision. He's going to be able to rotate the map a little bit faster.
Uranus tak sempat kan?
Taking away this lizard.
Dapat 3 tu yang down.
Tu lah tu, yang first turtle dulu kan. Tak, tapi tak adalah, hutan dia tak kena rembat pun lepas team fight ni. Kan dia kalah ni kan. Ya, dia mati. Hijau je, satu hijau je siap. Satu hijau. That's it. Satu ke goal difference. Still boleh lawan tu. Tak, sebab Valen curi ulti kali ya. Campur kali, campur suju. Babi kuat sial. So sedikit pelik. Tak boleh menang. Bukan tak boleh menang. Sorry. Sikit pelik kena bantai.
Malah early tadi dia yang merusak.
Kalau kalah yang macam lawan-lawan sikit aku faham lah. Ni tak ada. Memang ni kena bantai je pun. Macam ditabrak je. Tapi Phobias tu 100% problem lah. Lagi vlogging kah? Lagi vlogging kah rasanya? Itulah kok masalahnya. Sebab kalau Valen ni ambil ulti kali lah, lepas 4 orang pergi golin, mati bodoh hari ni. 100% ya. Tapi langsung tak ada kan. Mana ada, memang suyu ketuk hutan ni. Lagi vlogging kat manis. Second turtle. Kali kena angkat.
Hari flicker pula
tu
tak
boleh?
free.
Terjawab dah soalan. Kali ulti, Gwyn ulti terus. Toin. Kali bunuh diri seorang-seorang. Itulah jawapan dia. Jawapan dia lagi vlogging. Walaupun ada firepower tapi langsung tak ada buat apa-apa. Ni dah 5 minit lah. Apa benda je ni page buat tak ada apa-apa. Ketuk minion. Ketuk minion saja. Tak, bukan ada purify pun belah kiri. Parsa ada purify, Hari ada purify. Kali ambil ulti, Valen ambil ulti kali lah, definitely boleh bunuh ya. Tu je lah. Nak angkat sekejap. Okay, sambung.
May bersusah sebab Valen bawa puri instead of flicker.
That's actually true lah. Betul. Valen ambil ulti kali lah, tapi kalau bawa purify memang susah. Memang susah. Wih, King Reroad. Kuning ya, apa macam banyak pula Lily ni. Ni kat pula aku. Harley. Kaja Harit.
Conclusion
Kaja Kari Harley ya. Dirot apa ni? Dirot ASP.
Dirot menaik sebab takut dengan Konenka.
ASP ya. Dia sini, so far value yang aku nampak dekat Dirot ni, value yang daripada dulu pun sama je lah. Memang damage dia nak ketuk tank memang mantap lah. 60% physical defense reduction is crazy lah kan. Memang crazy lah. So very good lah. Tapi other than that, dia macam maybe kena ada hero combo dengan dia kot. Maknanya contoh jungle yang ada physical attack kan, boleh main dengan ni capitalize tolak armor tu kan. Contoh paling mudah sekarang macam Suyu lah. So Dirot pergi skill 2, lepas tu Suyu sambung. Pedih gila lah kan. But other than that, tak nampak sangat lah value ni. Senang sangat
Be
escape.
careful, they do it again.
Itulah.
They bully out Nova and Aqua.
Yeah, maybe it's also just like a
Pro player ni kau tahu lah kiting powernya macam mana kan. So D-Rod tu
No committal.
datang
So I guess, TNC
memang
gets to walk
terus
away with
dia
that.
kena stun ke, kena tak sampai range ke apa ke dia.
Very low cooldown on that ultimate, but for AP
Susah.
Bren, they're gonna be transitioning
Kalau dia boleh do dash,
the turtle
Sudah tu,
objective.
kalau
It
dia
seems
buff
to be
dash dia
done
okey lah.
by TNC, but they have a little bit more
Jadi
control
3 kali
of
lah.
that river.
Dash 1, dash 2, lepas tu basic attack pasif macam Nolan.
Just, get out of there. You don't need to have
Baru aku rasa okey lah. Ngeri lah. Boss control gila-gila lah.
KLVJ,
Gila-gila lah.
doing their free kill on the turtle for TNC and AP Bren skedaddle on out of there.
There's finally the flicker coming out from Aqua. They're actually gonna fight this.
KLVJ coming through, Deadly Magic's caught.
Macam tu kan lah. Macam D-Rodnya ketuk Uranus tu kan lah. Orang lain kena sambung lah.
Blood drawn by the Phoenix.
Orang lain kena sambung.
Just incredible placement from Lancy, and there was the Phoenix Army to finish the job.
Flat.
I see that right.
Terima kasih.
Why? Well, what's going on right now for AP Brent? Still.
Tapi tu lah dia punya duration lah. Tapi duration tolak armor dia tu agak lama ke sebenarnya. 4 second. Tapi lama lah. Cukup lama untuk team follow up lah.
Again, as we mentioned, they're just going to stock up. So, for the 2 EXP laners, it seems like it's going to be a Radiant priority here for 3-Mar. While KLVJ does have the first component already into the Dominance Ice. He should full build that.
Maybe ni. Oh, dapat. Anjing.
Pulled it by Judgment on a side, Aqua gets it. And I think the buff did go over to the Hive.
Yeah, James
Eh.
Banks.
Dude, that
Look,
worked so
Zujin tak
well
dapat pun buff ni.
for AP Bren. I feel like
Hari dia
that
dapat buff ni.
is what they need more of. They need to make those calculated decisions, try to pick off where TNC is so that they can equalize or maybe even have a bit of a lead, because that's going to help them a lot in the early game.
60% reduction so lagi late game lagi rasalah kan tak ke?
Coming in on a 3-Mar. 3-Mar
Yes.
answers back kindly. A
Tapi
stolen
early game pun rasa tak?
Mount Shocker from Aqua.
Maybe tak. Maybe ni. D-Rod, ASP, Hilda Rom, Suyu jungle lah. Kita tengok. Boleh tak? Mati lah ASP.
Rather James Banks on this Harley.
Maknanya langgar je.
The Frost.
Hilda langgar, D-Rod langgar, Suyu libas. Tengok mati tak? Kalau tak mati ASP, dia maknanya tak boleh lah. Tak relevan lah.
Expecting to fight full frontal. Because his first build was concentrated energy. Interesting. Look, see?
I think you're
Sebab macam sekarang ni tak banyak hero boleh buat kan.
Oh, divine judgment on a 3-Mar. 3-Mar looking to answer with an Abyssum strike. Holding on to it.
Pasal dia keras sial. Dia boleh item apa bodoh.
Hilda dan reduction juga memang matilah jawabnya.
Is enough to stop AP Bren.
That just
Pasal tak mati, dia buat apa? Pasal nyawa dia banyak.
even though this is a battle mage. So with that being said,
Radiant
Radiant first item.
without James Banks
Dah
inside,
Radiant
they're gonna
tu.
be taking this turtle
Tapi
on 3-Mar, so
understandable
they're
lah.
loaded.
Go again.
Sebab dia pun tahu dia akan jadi lauk Harley.
Does secure 3-Mar. Forcing the use of a flicker.
Pelik lah pasal damage tak masuk ke.
How about it? AP Bren, it's their turn. That's Nova getting choked up and taken down. Kill served up to Zyda, and they will take this tier 1 up top.
Yeah, cross-map trades. AP Bren, okay, so that people don't think I'm just dogging on them for this entire game, it's that they made the right call there. They knew that maybe they just wouldn't be able to fight out the turtle healthily enough, so they go for the cross-map trade. At the same time, Nova was able to provide space for Shizo to not go down. AP Bren got kills onto 3-Mar the bot.
Chaknu here.
Wih, Harley-nya pun
Magic's revitalized.
buat item Gary je lah.
Inside the glorious pathway just for good measure.
Botol Brufos ya.
Combo was done for, but the antidote was just available for
Oh,
TNC
no.
Silver to stay alive.
Virus.
Judgment on a 3-Mar. He won't survive this time around. Nova gets one.
I think there's been a total of 2 or 3 times where
Virus
3-Mar is
botol
the main victim of
Bruvos.
that divine judgment.
Yeah, and he has to be.
Weh,
They know that this deer
apa
rock
hal
is a checkpoint
kajarnya
for Captain
first
America.
item ready?
Jumpa datang penghuni bahaya.
Apa
I'd give
hal?
that an 8 out of 10. That's pretty good.
We missed one Mama too much. All right, so he doesn't want to go.
Report burun kajai.
James Banks gonna do it. That's what you get with a battle mage Harley.
FOMO
His
juga,
next build is
kan?
gonna be a brute force breastplate.
Ikut Diro.
Honest, this James Banks or Alina the Battle Angel. My goodness.
Ikut Diro lah.
AP Bren now sticking to their scaling.
It's a good movie.
Yeah,
I like Christoph Waltz.
it feels like Benny Kudo also just accepted his fate there. He
Lupa
didn't want
tukar
to
item
try
depa.
with the flicker.
Jual.
He's just like, yeah,
Go!
I go down.
Crossing paths here.
Dude, that's an
Aqua.
intersection.
V?
Chaknu, I guess, it neutralized it. They kind of canceled each other out.
Yeah, they were thinking of just
BFB.
going at it again. James Spanks already building up the brute force breastplate. But AP Brand is holding on to a 1.2k gold lead. TNC not letting up as Chakno Lancy also controlling the river, but 5 Bs are here.
Final turtle.
Wih, dapat juga. What the fuck?
Takes it lovingly into AP Brand's arms, and Chakno here still alive. It's taken down by KLBJ. Now KLBJ does get to walk away. Nova puts on a third of his health.
First time babi aku tengok. Wih.
Yeah, blazing the way. Better cutie.
Wah, wih, hidup.
Deadly Magic's Aqua
Liga.
Turtle. Aqua finds Betty. And now 3 remaining members of TNC trying to get him out of there. Lansing is taken down. Zaya follows through. 3 more flickers back down.
Tengok Dirot ah.
Thinking
Tengok Dirot.
also controlling the river, but 5 Bs
Okay,
are
lagi tapi kita tengok Dirot eh.
Divine Judgment on a 3-mar takes it
Kan?
lovingly into AP
Nampak masalah dia?
Chakno here still alive.
Dia tak boleh nak pergi.
Now by KLBJ. Now
Kau faham
KLBJ
tak?
does
dia
put on a third of his health. James Banks
Hero-nya banyak sangat animation problem yang dia tersangkut-sangkut kau tahu.
Deadly Magic's Aqua
Tersangkut
Ha,
terus.
tersangkut-sangkut terus. So kau
and now 3
tahulah. Aku rasa maybe selesaikan masalah animation maybe okey lah. Tak, kau pergi masuk custom, kau basic attack pakai passive dia. Tersangkut-sangkut bodoh. Tapi buat item yang ni ah, item yang logik ah. Standard kau nak buat fighter kan ah. Kalau kau buat item, kau buat item attack speed full lah, mungkin lah kau tak rasa sangat. Tapi kalau kau buat item real dia, memang tersangkut-sangkut bodoh. Tak tahu, aku tak pasti itu masalah attack speed dia tak cukup ke, ataupun memang animation problem.
The raw sustain that they have, not even just the Harley, but of course Shizo as well, being able to survive through his own fighter emblem, just free hitting, even though he was under a lot of abilities, really good. AP
Masalah
Brand are throwing
animation
out
pasal
fights and
dia.
TNC are trying to recover.
Remember, I don't like the words you're saying. I don't like hearing the words rank games, Cyclops.
Tapi nyawa memang naik banyak ah.
I don't like it.
We're probably going to see
Passive
a
dia tu.
lot of these now. But hey, does this mean that all Cyclops users can use the Harley too? Is that something that you can point out, or maybe
You're pushing it.
Yeah, okay.
I suggest please stick with the Cyclops.
The Cyclops.
Don't need to use the Harley.
Okay, yeah. Shout out to the Yoda users. You can stick with the Cyclops for now,
Oh!
because AP Brand's gonna be sticking with his middle lane turret, but they will not be able to take it down. But it was just a distraction for the reality that's happening up top. Shizu is gonna be able to take it down. Now developing to a 5k gold lead. Lancy just waltzing in the middle, unscathed by AP Brand. They're just disciplined here.
Yeah, Divine Glaive already too for James Banks. AP Brand, have they finally found their Suyo, their new Suyo for James Banks after all these weeks?
It's been their third choice. Again, you usually go Baksha first.
Yeah.
And then Harley if you're AP Brand, but Baksha was banned out, so I guess.
Yeah.
And it's good, it fits James Banks' profile. It's like, you know, mechanically demanding, has good damage output, can trade if ever, you know, he has to duel for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, I think this is the key idea there. It's him being able to trade. It's not so easy to take this Harley down compared to the Harley that runs straight for the Genius Wand and then goes for raw damage. This Harley that wants to fight longer is good for him.
Oh, they get the DJ on a Chakno. Glorious pathway.
Hampir.
Aquas, and now KLBJ looking to put
Hampir.
they find him with a Mount Shocker, forcing the flicker out. Look at the back line. Lancy with the Crimson Beacon back.
Dirot dah full heal pun tak mati kak. Kuning ni walaupun tim tengah hit. So itulah macam apa value real value sebenarnya kan.
Bro nak lambat tapi baru ingat Jom Ahab tak cover lagi on.
Like an assassin in the back line takes out Lancy. James Banks takes out Chakno and Shizo.
Tak ada. Aku ada plan tadi tapi cancel.
Just side left.
The silent kid ain't that quiet anymore. I kept looking for Shizu. Yeah, that's probably the same noise that he made when he decided to go in, pick off Lancy, and then when he finally got to survive that little duel
Sebab
that he
Birot
had
dia
with
buat
3
full tank
Mars,
card.
that is the Shizu that
Masalahnya kalau dia tak buat full tank tu,
goodness,
dia tak beli
the
radiant tu
full
tadi lah contoh kan. Dia dah mati lagi banyak lah kan. Itulah masalah dia. Dia dah mati lagi banyak lah. Sebab dia ASP kan, dia nak kena pergi dulu. Dia ataupun Rom kan. So macam tak jelas.
That angle was
Dah
criminal.
jelas.
Carries have no business being that late in and coming in from there. the backline had no chance.
Salahnya game ni kalau dia tak ada Domi pun tak boleh kan. So nak kena ada Domi ke? Radiant pun nak kena ada ke sebab si Harley ni. So ui, Harley ni buat item zaman dulu je. Apa benda? Dia buat item zaman dulu bro. Zaman TNC kan.
They were able to hold somewhat of a semi-front line because of the Harley was able to stand down. And then KLVJ, who's basically just a big meat shield. And then that's how Shizo's like, okay, let me move over here and kill y'all.
I will revisit that Uranus pickup and why, again, the same question I had at the end of the other side. Not taking so actually due to it.
We'll just have to leave this one out.
Sad. These conditions were to win this early to mid. They won a bit early.
Nova with the conceal and the flicker, Divine Judgment. 3 more flickers out of
Ulti Harley.
Chakno with the Gorge pathway.
Disimpan untuk DPS.
And she's
lebat.
Barely lives. Chakno catches the deadly magic. Lord is on the base. Top lane is where he marches through. Mid lane inhibitor barely standing. TNC with a successful defense.
And you know what? They were able to protect both. And that was the idea for AB Bren. It's for them to take it down, but the glorious pathway coming out from the Mamba, reaching both ends of the floor.
That's elite ball knowledge right there.
Kalau full magic tu mati dah.
It's very able to
out. I'll be.
They're doing great.
Let's see. Immediately taken out, just like a bubble being bursted.
Nova, that was beautiful. AP Bren, that was gorgeous. They're doing great.
Aqua with a stolen glorious pathway. Stopping
Tapi ni Valen tak ada benda pun boleh copy sebenarnya. Tapi menang lah. Paling-paling pun dia boleh ambil ulti Sonseng atau ulti Dirot lah kan, yang jenis ofensif lah.
Over the last 3 weeks, the Bees are just trimming down the defenses of TNC Pro Team. They have nothing but a single inhibitor down bot. And for TNC, it's back to quarantine, and for AP Bren, they're free to do whatever the hell they want.
Rino Kakai turun respect juga.
Menjadi pilihan.
10,000 gold lead.
Alti Hylos lah, tak lah. Hylos memang standard lah untuk CC slow tu.
But then that should be an easy dive. If it's not the Kaiju that's gonna pull out the Claude, it's gonna be, whoa, they're gonna try. Oh!
Get that conceal, space escape by James Banks, neutralizing that whole sequence.
Yeah, that was too easy to evade for a man with a million moves. And now Zyda's gonna have to back away because now it's just 4v5.
And TNC have no key ults right now. Crimson Beacon from Lancy. Half of TNC are at about the half health. They pop that immortality onto the Mamba. Chaknu falls. Glorious pathway. Hold down the line here for TNC. And Betty Cutie coming in with the blazing duet. Lancy almost down. Lancy gets taken out by James Banks. And I believe that's all she wrote. AP Bren take game 1.
The Beast.
It's the Kalea hard.
Harley lagi,
Fatal Links.
Fatal Links, thank you. Fatal Links to Lance's
Uranus
Valentine.
kalau deh.
There you go, Kalea.
Pembeng ajar.
Sticking with it
Tapi bro ambil kali ya.
So this is again somewhat the same version of.
Ni lama tak tengok ni Valen lawan Sora. Badang. Tu badang ni antara yang memang nice tu sebenarnya lah settle Harley ni.
Suka tengok MLPH banyak kehadiran Koneng.
A solution.
Antara yang nice tu. Badang sebab bukan saja boleh stun, boleh punish terus. Kalau macam high loss, stun dia tak cukup lama tau.
But down pick also, Chakno's job later once he's level 4 and once they're both all fighting for major objectives could potentially just be save your second skill for the Harley so that you mess up James Banks' attempt at the retreat. To be fair, it's actually a good idea.
Nampak dah dash terus kena lutut.
Lancy, Benny, Aqua, and Nova all have purifies on them.
Kena lutut, first skill, ulti, first skill. Lama lah, macam stun. Maknanya kalau team tengah tak ada dalam position pun boleh follow up lah. Kalau Cahilo kan sekejap sangat lah. Ali punya tu dah lah instant. Harley punya apa? Teleport tu.
Maybe the plan is to put the pressure on the gold, but this is an unusual rotation that we're seeing from DNC.
Yeah, Chakno forcing Nova to go 2v2 in the gold lane, which opens up the jungler a bit more for, well, both of them really, but You really want to open up the jungle for the Hardy?
Oh, well, this does lead to James Banks stealing a small camp down
Baik
bottom.
tak ada level 4.
Checking in to push him
Kalau
out
ada
of
level
there
4 tu,
to prevent damage.
selesai.
Oh, here comes Zaida. Phantom Steed. Pops the retro
Wih,
and
teri
Nova.
je.
Where'd the purple go? Was the theft involved?
Huh.
I missed it. What does James look like right now?
Yeah, I'm trying to see. Zaida has it, or maybe it hasn't come back yet because
Okay, so yeah,
Oh,
it went to
mati
the
lah,
right
bang.
place, but now Zaida crossed into
Oh,
the
galing
deep
ball
end
curi
and
seorang.
and he serves up first blood to James. What the hell is going on?
Stepped too far. TNC, the jungler is isolated, and AP Brand just stung him altogether.
Uncharacteristic of the best jungler in season 16.
That's pretty tough when you think about it, because
Best
AP
main game
Brand,
ni.
they're showing their second wind so far. Just 2 minutes
Alti
in this
Harley
game.
boleh,
Unfortunately,
Alti
Zaida
Kalia boleh,
having
Sora
some
boleh.
time to be able to get back into this turtle fight, but that first blood going to James Banks,
Tiga
to be
mak asyik
specific.
kena main hero bosan je.
This is tough because
Tu lah.
TNC sure it looks like AP Bren is delaying, but
Ada ESP makan ni. Dia
it's not
tiru
like
ni
it's-
cosplay
it's
tadi.
gonna be free. AP
Bagi
Bren,
ESP padu main hero koneng main banyak.
here comes the Phantom Steed plus the Crimson Bacon. Zaida takes down LBJ and 3 more secures a turtle.
You know what? They'll take whatever they can get, because again, 3-Mar taking on that turtle, and what a turnaround from TNC.
Lagi best ni dari
Here they
Gatot
threaten a
EXP.
potential steal in the orange buff, but it's just to drive a little bit of fear into the heart of James Banks. Oh, and he saved it as well, expecting the
Bosan
At least
bang.
Gatot.
try to steal it.
At least Gatot ESP sampai late game relevan.
Token up Chaknu.
Kuning ni dekat late game boleh buat apa babi?
Tsunami slam by Nova. Puts a period on that question.
Yeah, good responses back and
Tak ada
forth.
Vanshon.
TNC went for the invade afterwards, and then AP Brand blocked Chaknu.
Oh!
Magic.
Zaida momentum into Phantom Steed.
Baik tu, kuning follow up. Kuda terkalti. Baik tu.
The head.
Zaida just
Baik tu, that knockup by kuning masa Liomok terkalti. It's crazy oh.
AP Brand, the
It's crazy, it's crazy, it's crazy.
dishing out some damage as well.
Ni tengok ni, tengok ni.
Magic.
Look at the follow up, look at the follow up.
Zaida momentum.
Oh, what a follow up bro. Damn. Hero ESP lain tak boleh buat oh. Crazy man, crazy, crazy, crazy.
AP Brand, the tower lines,
Fucking crazy, you
dishing
get
out some
fucking
damage as
crazy.
well. TNC living on the edge over the first 3 minutes.
Chaknu getting vision and marks Nova and James Banks well,
That
so
is
they stop any
calculated.
play.
Triple airborne oh.
Lots of questionable
Triple
overly
airborne.
aggressive decisions, but hey,
Dia
that's
patut
typical
bagi
that they
skill
wanna
2 dia
set
ni
the
boleh
new
knock up. Baru okey ah. Ada value ah, ada value okay.
Why not, right? For
Ada
now,
knock up.
we will judge. Just for now.
Hey,
Just
they're
for
not
Ada
here for
stun
long, they're here for good
apa-apa
time.
ah. Stun atau knock up ah, something
With
ah.
200 gold in their hands.
And it's working out.
It is working out. Even
Tuan tu
though
siap dapat
in
skin
despite
rising tak
them,
tahan tu.
You know, trailing by just a kill, they're holding their own, to be specific, against KLBJ, who was the victim of the death from a while ago. As 3-Mar trying to remember if he was using the Master Assassin yet, because the damage was slowly felt too.
I don't remember a Master A coming out.
Uh-oh. VJ. Shifting skies. Thunder form. Almost takes out 3-Mar. 3-Mar lives.
Tak ada
And
flick
now
sih.
the comeback. 3-Mar finds kill. Zaida almost found.
Tak ada. Tu Harley issue, Harley
Dia
issue.
boleh stay bila dia stun.
Harley issue. Tak jaga distance. Nada confirm lah dia akan terkalti untuk dapatkan movement speed lari. Aduh, datang dekat sikit lagi.
TNC is online!
Tak sikit lagi. Lepas tu kuningnya hidup.
Alasan.
Lepas tu kuning nampak hebat. Malas aku. Malas.
Like they
Malas.
TNC were showing the theory that
Malas.
all of this aggression is to
It's the
basically
same
try to
thing
do
over and
something.
over, okay? But
They
people
did
just
the
don't
thing.
see it.
Then TNC punished them.
'Cause people
So
are
now
people
no
are stupid.
longer judging,
All
but
good
now
on is yapping.
appreciating what could be a good call. But I will say this, I'm looking back at the TNC room right now. Coach Ethan Max looks so stressed, dude.
Whoa! Look at this. TNC pushing the advantage as they take the turtle and take down Nova.
And they're waiting for KLBJ to appear. In fact, the king is no longer going to be insinuating a fight. He's just going to be backing away from that. But the ultimate has been copied by Lancy. Now the Hunger Games begin. Zaida will be starving James Banks again. This is jungler number 2 for a man with a million moves.
301 pula kuning kiwak.
Sebagai fans, kita orang tak perlu cakap apa-apa pun. Host nanti yang trigger
Malnourished little magical baby boy.
Mana dia? Aku chill lah. Aku chill loh. Nan jalan.
Yeah, he's far off from the BFB. Crimson Beacon here by Aqua. Purifies from sure
Here
death.
come the Kone power spike.
From Chakno already used up. Shifting skies. Answered by a Phantom Steed. As Zyda looks to take
Hai dah
down the
makan
kill.
mandi tidur belum Mas Rino?
By Nova underneath tier 2. TSC are still fighting.
Dah, semua sudah. Kopi je belum.
BMIL
Sebab tak ada kopi.
holding on to his Purify. AP Brent holds their ground. I don't think they're going to be able to protect this tier 1 though.
Honestly, for AP Brent, you will take it. No casualties have been given. You may be losing a turret at the middle, but you were able to translate it to the turret up top.
Yeah, as long as Shizo isn't dying, the lack of damage coming out of AP Brent will be rewarded later on as long as Shizo gets a bit more items and a bit more time.
Dino main kuning 5 lane.
And they open up their map a little bit more. There is a slight lead for Shizo, but that's because he's been left away just a little bit more and he's been able to split push through the sides.
Tak jumpa kedai. Tak, pas aku teringat aku ada cake boleh lah.
Still just a corrosion, doesn't have DHS yet. Maybe once he has like
Boleh
DHS
lah.
and golden staff, then the carry will. Oh, there.
Compensate.
Golden staff. AP Brent should be able to find the next big one, but they just have to make sure the Shizo doesn't fall. The goal is simple, just keep the carry alive in the next fight. See if you can get one. If it looks like TNC can just run over you through their Leomord with your attempt to continue the fight, then you back off, sacrifice bodies for the carry if you have to, and maybe if you can also just make sure James Max doesn't go down.
Yeah,
but TNC will be able to burn through this turtle.
Ya, perma band.
All major objectives go to the side of the Phoenix Army while AP Brent.
Earliest date nampak dia punya suyu. Ni season 18.
Yeah, they were
Earliest date ah.
for Shizu last
Bukan. Selepas event Naruto habis.
a while ago. When is the perfect time
Sebab lepas event Naruto habis, Suyu akan kena nerf kan.
to appear in
So-
the team fights, and he's already laid it down for us. TNC on the other hand, Benny Cutie was involved
Castis baik, betul
in
itu.
the very
Kali
aggressive
ya.
take that they
Tapi okey
had
lah.
in between
Untuk
the
Leo
inner
Mod.
and outer turrets at the mid
Untuk
lane.
badang,
So
untuk Klori.
for TNC, they're just gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, favor now activated for the Kalea. So there should be a little bit more sustain coming out of the roamer of AP Brand, meaning that's a bit more time for Shizo to free hit and see if he could get someone down.
Just looking at it again, they're gonna be forcing this top lane. It seems like AP Brand is looking to fight back, but
Shadow,
without the
welcome
carry,
back. Terima kasih.
all that is left is to defend, and they're doing their best.
Oh, they do get the choke down on 2-3 Mar, but they answer back
Kenapa
with
ah?
violence.
Dia cantik loh sebenarnya.
By Lancey.
Tapi kali akan kena lompat lah.
Taken out of Aqua. TNC keeping a tight unit.
Kali akan kena lompat
They
lah.
know what Shizo's up to. Shizo here is committing crimes, straight up felonies, stealing
Kali
the
akan
purple.
tengok je Zora tu. Tiba
To
tu.
get out of there right away. Because they know that they're
What up,
probably gonna
what up,
lose their
Rino?
own purple buff here. Azada and TNC are gonna
Dia
steal it
takut nampak
away.
Uranus.
I mean, they should have seen via the wave down bottom that there's a purple aura underneath the carry, so touche.
Oh my goodness.
Sebab duit sikit je tu
You
beza.
know, AP Brand
Kalau saya
making
tak
some
dapat
moves,
macam tadi tu
TNC
lah,
is
lawan je.
fighting back, dishing some damage as well. All of the eggs are
Tak
on
problem dia
Shizu's
sekarang ni,
basket
dia tak ada
as at the
chain stun
moment,
yang
and the
murah
Flora
ni.
are just left to
Kali
take
lepas
for
angkat
their
ni,
land
orang boleh terus
as
lari kan.
TNC are forcing their way throughout
Even
the
kalau tak ada
inhibitors, but
purify
with
pun.
some of the defenses and the shields, it's gonna be a little
I
bit
think
harder,
it's
but
time
they're
lah.
gonna wait for
It's
their
time
to shine.
berhenti lah Kalia Zuzi ni.
It's only a 1,000 plus deficit.
It's time
Also,
lah
there isn't a
Maracot.
big
It's time.
gap between the two mid laners, so that's a comforting thought for the AP Brand fans.
Babi
out
aku
there.
sudah setahun kan.
Clancy, though, definitely way more
Kaya
impact
Zuzi ni.
as he can steal the form of the Sora and dish out way more damage compared to this juice in.
Yeah, just look at this. As soon as the information that he was up top was going to be there, attacking again.
Tsunami slam onto 3 Mar, shifting skies.
Kalian
coming in as
lunok
well,
si
but
Spa.
3 Mar having it, having it,
Mati je.
Yeah, Benny Cutie sets up a kill to Zyda. Down goes Aqua. The fish hit the fan, and TNC
Karinya tak ada.
are pushing forth Lord Spokes up top.
Karinya ke atas
They
bro.
could take that fight because that carry was sent up top to split push, meaning AP Brand still had no damage and was still lacking. Why they overcommitted onto that Uranus
Tapi tadi
way too
tapi somehow
quickly.
tadi berjaya
It's a
chain
big
stun lah
question
sebenarnya.
I have in
Damage je
my
lah kurang.
head.
It's going to be a 3v5 situation.
Ngam-ngam
There's still
stack
going to be
Zuzi
some
ni.
pushes from the turret to stop
What
the
more do
first
I have
wave
to
from
say about
happening.
Uranus?
But we still have the side lanes coming up next, and TNC very much aware of that. They're just cleaning real estate here from the side of AP Bren. And with that being said, the Bees are going to be staying alive, but not without the turret that is about to be attacked and pushed down
Woi,
by the Lord
Selena
of Top.
Cho.
It seems like at this point we might be heading into
Bukan untuk semua oh Selena Cho.
playing this.
Susah tau.
They don't have an EXP laner that they can easily just pick off anymore.
Oh! Nova looking for an engage, finds a 1-2 Nami slam out of Chaknu. The Mamba flickers out, catches the face
Dah
of
angkat
the
badannya
Chaknu.
flicker je keluar bapak
That
bodoh.
TNC are eating ults like it's nothing.
A 5k gold gap.
Sudahlah.
Even if it's a full send onto one.
Sudah.
Anyone who's of relative tankiness, they can still, AP Brand can still blast the Claw, they can blast the Valentina, but then they still have to burn through a Purify for that if ever. Yeah, time is what they need. And Shizo is still getting a lot of farm, still hasn't gotten taken down. The gap now, though, worryingly enough, is starting to grow in favor of the Valentina. Need a second item on that juice in, and you might
Habislah
have to wait for
item
third for
Uranus
big
dah siap.
impact. It's already a brute force breastplate. And a
Power
Endless
spike
Battle
yang
Lock in for the
dinanti-nantikan
Leomord,
lah.
gonna be an easy target. 3 items as
Dua
well for the
game yang
Uranus.
lepas.
No way in hell you're gonna be taking him down. As we saw earlier, Chaknu just built up a BFB. He also can be taken down easily. AP Bren need to play these fights slowly. Maybe save the Tsunami Slam for a little bit later in the fight and allow KLVJ to set first.
Yeah, I think those team fights are really going to be of the essence for the Bees, because even their wave clear, honestly, isn't really the best when you look at it, as
Just
those
keep
attacks
watching.
coming in from the inhibitors would really matter once TNC gets this Lord. So slowly but surely, AP Bren is coming out of their base.
Chill.
Godzilla's going to be coming up next.
Oh, Chaknu
Ui,
finds Yell.
nampak.
Does not pop the fist crack just yet. Puts up a wall though, forcing that Sora to dash on out.
Nak
It's
pandang
been
liquid.
tough as Kiel, man. 0-3-0.
Dude, that was dangerous coming out of Nova. He cancelled his recall. He tried to at least find a way to create another opportunity for the Bees, but TNC not having any of that. They're just going to be waiting for the next Lord to spawn up.
I don't think opportunities are what they need right now. Again,
No.
still time. They need more farm,
Apa tak?
and then that
Pakai kupas tangan.
Hai Kerusi.
Aduh. Hai, sorry dah lama. Ada rama-rama bodoh kat ruang tamu aku benda je. Tak, tapi aku memang perasan setiap kali kalau hujan kan. Setiap kali kalau kawasan rumah aku ni hujan, walaupun aku duduk tingkat 4, binatang akan masuk daripada tingkap. Maybe diorang macam cari shelter.
Tsunami Slam should be used defensively for the most part.
Rama-rama je.
As we mentioned, just allow the Sora to set up.
Jenuh aku nak menangkap dia pakai turun saji. Aku tahu dia pakai turun saji untuk campak ke luar. Weh, penat je.
Our blazing to wet because they ran out of resources. You still have resources
Kejam,
to
Bai.
stop them, but look at that damage.
Hampir kejam babi.
Okay, to be fair, Remo, what you're saying is
Dah
easier said than
toxic,
done.
malah kejam.
When TNC want you, oh, they want you.
Bro, AP Bren, Aqua.
Guna tangan tak nak aku.
Felt the damage. He was like, "Alright boys, no
Aku dah
chance,
tak
man.
tahu
We're
tu
gonna
rama-rama
get
apa.
this. We're gonna have to back away."
They still hurt.
Aku tak sure pun betul ke itu rama-rama.
Boys, 5
Tu masalah dia.
is what it takes.
So, untuk langkah selamat, kita pakailah tudung saji. Okay?
6.4K is the gold lead of TNC Pro
Macam cakap,
team, and with
okay.
the Lord marching right
When in
outside,
doubt,
they're gonna have
okay?
to do
When
their
in
best
doubt,
to
don't.
defend this, but when they carry a Harley
Tapi
and
kalau
super
kuning,
minions
kalau kuning
marching
berapa
down
kan?
AP Bren base,
Tapi tinggi siap. Umur aku 34 bodoh.
Very tough to defend this. If they walk
Tinggi
away with
bodoh dia terbang.
just one inhibitor turret still alive
When in
for
double
their
repeat
base,
connect.
or to their base, that's a miracle.
looking at it again, slowing it down. The calm before the storm is about to arrive, and now turrets, inhibitors are starting to come down.
Top lane has already been broken down. Mid lane will follow shortly. Bottom lane, James Banks desperately trying to clear
Masuk
that
dari lift tu.
siege minion
Rama-rama
through.
pun dah
And
upgrade.
AP Bren,
Tak ada lift bro. Gua duduk flat tangga bro.
a glass half full situation. I think they do get maybe three
Dan
more
dia tak
pieces.
datang dari belah kanan. Dia datang memang dari tingkap. Ni, tingkap. Macam ni kah?
Three more gets choked.
Memang luar tingkap ni langit je. Ha. Tak ada apa-apa pokok ke apa tak ada. So memang dia
And just like that,
tahu lah macam mana. Memang rama-rama boleh terbang tinggi kot. Aku tak tahu lah men.
Super minions that will always be a problem. TNC has easily managed to take.
Mungkin rama-rama memang boleh terbang
The
tinggi.
3 Mars going to be walking out of that easily. Phoenix Army balling down the base.
I'll be real with you. That Deadly Magics combo almost
Ui.
pleasant to 3
Thunder Belt,
He
Brute
was
Force,
very
Rose
happy
Gold.
with that. Oh, that's a great angle. But that nerves, trigger discipline, you know what? Let's just say they're playing it safe. They do have an 8,000 gold lead. They don't need to
Makin
force
hari
anything.
makin
They're
pelbagai
gonna have
build item.
advantage in
Probably.
the next Lord fight. Titan now has a Malefic Roar. Should
But
be as good as over.
in a
us
way
going
good
to
lah.
game number 3. It's a
Sebab
very
boring tak sebenarnya.
small window of
Setiap
a
hero
possible
item sama
turnaround.
je. Langsung tak ada ruang untuk tukar-tukar kan.
Spotted by Nova. Nova
Boring
again,
juga.
another trigger discipline. He knows
So
that they
bila
have
macam ni
the
macam
skill
boleh
with
apa?
defensively.
Yeah, and
Kau boleh try
they also know that they're
cuba
playing
try
with a
test.
handicap in their team as all the inhibitors are finally taken out. The super minions will continuously be
Lepas tu kau
marching
pilih
onto
build
their
item tu
base,
ikut apa
and
yang kau
not
nak kan.
mention
Pros and
TNC
cons lah.
is holding a
Macam kau tak beli
really
Oracle,
good
okay
lead
kurang
with
lah shield gain.
7.6k
Ah,
gold
tapi
lead.
kau
So
beli Rose Gold,
the Phoenix Army can
dapat
just
shield gain
wait
dekat tu.
here
Dengan hybrid
because
defend Rose Gold kan. Macam tu
has
lah.
all the confidence in the world to
Boleh apa orang cakap?
the other members of AP Bren just because of the
Theory
kills that he
crafting
has.
one jet.
After 16 minutes, Aqua can finally tell TNC, guys, I'm right here on the sky.
Not having any of this. 3 more.
Aku macam pelik asal. Dia tak ke depan, aku dah ke depan kan.
And this
Aku
is
tekan
still a free lord.
tekan pause
Yeah,
sebenarnya.
they really tried to go for it yet again. Conceal as a Hail Mary play, but no prayers were answered as TNC is going to be taking this all to themselves. They're even slowing it down for 1 second.
Surprising, they decided to play that conceal with minions marching in towards their side. Toss play. If he's down,
Whoop, whoop.
Rose Gold Meteor for Chaknu. So that's even more
Pintar Claude,
attachment,
mantap, mantap.
sustainability for himself as a hybrid offensive-minded. But down.
Whoop, whoop. The Mamba walks in on Aqua. Aqua answers back. This is a little dangerous. Forces the Crimson Beacon back.
Salah
Lord is
sikit.
here. 3 more comes in. Phantom speed by Zion.
Badang!
Answer
Boom!
with Slam.
Ini cancel.
Shooting sky. taken down, but Shizo take 3 more.
It's over.
But the base is in jeopardy. We're going to game 3 as TNC.
Yeah, and Shizu still doesn't have a hero.
Koneng first pick. Siapa buat hari tu?
In a Moskov.
I can see the Moscow, but why?
Film kopi Altitude pula. Pro player memang favourite tu, antara yang favourite.
You don't have a lot
Hmm,
of
dah faham.
control for your urine.
Are they
Timbre, okay. Selain menjadi haters nombor 1 Timbre, aku juga haters nombor 1 AP Brand lah.
TNC, but for AP Brand, it seems like they're
Badang lagi.
up. So, with that being
Lagi
said,
lagi lah badang.
those can like -1 the Uranus?
MLBB lah. Masuk kau.
Come to think of it,
Buka fighter.
the Dyrop didn't work.
Menarik, menarik.
AP Brand banned the carry, so maybe you just don't interact.
Yeah. He's like a dead lane there, honestly.
not much happening. So, the Uranus will just try to, you know, go in between
Rimba
mid and
semua
the
ni.
bot lane.
Leomord apa respon?
There's so much activity happening on the other side of the map.
Apakah respon daripada Encik Leomord?
Mamba is a martyr. He protected the orange buff
Tak ada respon
from
siya.
AP Brand.
Yeah.
Dia merah dia je.
Same time, Nova's feeling.
Kenapa dia lambat dia ambil little eh?
Try to play a disruptive game against
Kenapa dia ambil little lah?
bring him down low, but then once you get trapped in the wall and you have nowhere
Okay,
else to go.
kalau ambil little,
Very
dia dapat
risky
curi
set
satu
of the
hijau
MLBB
enemy pun dah
TNC
kira
showdown,
okey lah.
which is blasting you. I'm expecting a
Tapi
big
sempat
penalty
kah?
zone once 3-Mar hits level 4 and then in their
Sempat
ready
kah?
for the first
Jalan
objective.
sikit. Oh, tak nak
If
ada
it
play
doesn't
safe
come
ke?
in as the initiation, it comes in as a late or post-objective fight penalty zone,
Like
which
a turn tool.
turn tool that TNC will just be able to get a big win through. I mean, most
Tak
touristic
minat.
performances, and I'm talking about Mr. Venuya here. Has been like that.
Oh! They catch Nova with a wall here. The fist break will stop Nova. Again, that's one of the little interactions that you can find is the Hilda has to walk. Unless they spend the flicker. So
Yup,
that's a
badang
card
aku balik.
the Badang has over the Hilda.
Yeah, what I'm getting from here is that the fight should be starting when both of them, or at least all of them, reaches level 4, which, by the way, only 3-Mar. Chakno is still not getting his ultimate just yet. The same could be said for some of the players coming out from AP Bren, but they are now in control of the turtle. Zaida's still in purple, and now the turtle is half health.
I think it's still a little too late. They call in the Phantom Steed. Turtle gets reset. Zaida on his Ducati chasing down KLVJ. 3-Mar coming in with his penalty zone. Pushing back to members of AP Brad and Zaida. Drive through coming in with the momentum.
Macam mana shield badang tu keluar tapi Harley tu dekat belakang ah? Tipu saya.
KLVJ on 3-Mar. Here comes the 3. The choke up on a Lancy. Lancy goes ahead and stolen Crimson Beacon retreats. Very thrifty use of that ult.
3-Mar, TNC, they had confidence in Zaida that he would win that retry battle. Instead of jumping on the Harley to force him back even more to make sure 100% they will get the objective, he just decided to jump onto Nova and
Dia buat
Aqua.
botol kat tu.
James Banks was still there, relatively healthy for the retry battle, but TNC says Zaida's got this, and Zaida got it.
They just created a lot of space for Zaida to use that Phantom Steed, get in close contact with the turtle, and just achieve the first major objective for TNC Pro Team. But they're only leading by 200. It's still a tight match. No first blood committed for either squads. As KLVJ and 3-Mar are going to go back to regular programming, and AP Bren, they're going to be making some moves slightly as, you know, Nova's trying to figure out where he should be going. Because, again, you already have the 2 rotations made by TNC at the gold lane. The bottom lane, not much activity there except for the fact when the turtle is up, but it's not, so much of the scenarios are going to be happening up top.
I'm a little impatient with how this Nova Hilda will pay off. Because I think they missed the window. For the first 2 to 3 minutes is when you kind of want to smother the opposing gold laner, or rather the opposing jungler. Just didn't happen.
Yeah. You know, in addition, Zaida has already built up to at least level 7 Radiant Armor, also taken by 3-Mar, so he's going to be tanking some of the damage that both Aqua and James
Masih lawan
Wolves
tu.
Whoa.
given to him, but KLVJ kind of
Mati
surrounded by
lah
2.
berani.
Make that 3, but I
Uish,
think
tak nak.
Zaida has his eyes on the turtle.
Tak berminat baik.
And they're not going to be committing for that.
Serendah itu ke value
Or should I
Uranus?
say KLVJ is going to be sprinting.
Serendah itu ke men?
This turtle pit as TNC is
Tak
already
worth tu nanti turtle tak dapat
AP Bren holding
kontes.
the ground here. 3-Mar pushing them back. Nova holding the long brush to the back. This is dangerous grass. 5 members of TNC. Going around. There's the Ducati. Crimson Beacon by Aqua. Backing off. Kill VJ with a consecration. And the Purify already used up. 3 more choked up. Turtle here. Secured by Zyda.
Serendah
Momentum plus
TNC.
retribution. In comes Benny. Blazing duet to the back line. Stolen Crimson Beacon. Looking for the choke down. James Banks backing off. They do choke up Chaknu, pushing him in. The Mamba flickers back out. Still no kills. Both teams on.
Wah, tak kena lah pula.
Overshoots, flickers.
Tak kena lah pula. Nice try. Tahu bawa dah robo.
Calls in another Ducati. His first one broke down. You were saying
3 more, not what I expected with turn 2. Why? First off, second, AP Bren, Shizo still farming, still splitting. That has to be the Shizo signature at this point. Number 3, I'm still asking what's the point of this Hilda. Yeah, the Hilda has a kill, but if you watch Nova in that last turtle fight, it was a whole load of walking around.
Lancey, deadly magic, barely alive, fist crack right in James Banks' face. And Shizo with an SOD on Lancey. 1 for 1, and now Aqua tastes the blade of Zyda. 2v1 Chaknu, and Zyda onto Nova. Nova holding on, running away. Run! Amazon woman, run! But it's not gonna happen. The Mamba falls underneath tier 1 in mid. And this is KLVJ, the king, punishing Zyda for overextending.
TNC had an idea to run him all down, but a few misclicks and positions. AP Bren might have
Aku
just
ingat
taken
nak
away
simpan
the
dash tu
lead.
untuk keluar, babi bro
This
dash
match
untuk
isn't
finish
two
lah.
skinny dudes fighting, it's 2 welterweights
Gila.
who cut just a bit too much. And it's way too close to fight night. But I'm entertained by what I'm seeing. Is it messy? Hell yeah. Are there a lot of kills and people like to see the kills? You know what? I'll think of it as fun instead of crashing out.
You know what? That's a better way to approach this game. I love that you have been rage baited, but hey, man, don't get rage baited in this game.
Okay, step 1 to recovering from rage baiting is you admit you bit down on it.
Yeah.
Second is
Juju masuk flash. Siapa Juju je?
And Shizo still just split pushing the bottom lane.
TNC, pay attention! Turtle at half health. Kill VJ running through the lineup. Phantom Steed by Zyda. That'll get that turtle though. Retribution. Crimson Beacon. Blazing duet by Benny. Nova goes down. Zyda gets the
Mati dia.
kill. And they're
Badang.
gonna back off. SOD by Shizo. He presses down on it. Next up is gonna be 3 more and Zyda following. Dying meters away from each other. What is going on?
What the hell is this game? What is going on? What did they have for breakfast
Juju
to
Soya?
have this kind of
Tak tahu.
gameplay? I do not understand, man. Renmar, I hope you understand, because man, oh man.
They lost their holy shields at the bottom. They were so confident they win a big fight. 3 more landed a massive penalty zone. But they forgot that there's a Moskov that you need to deal with. Nova got away, and I think I saw the value actually now of the Hilda. It's a trap. The Hilda looks like
A scam.
a scam. It's a scam. Just when you think it's a really good target, as long as he really just needs to hit power of wildness, and then you're good.
It's a rage baiting agent.
It's a rage baiting agent. That's the theme of this entire
my
series.
gosh.
Rage baiting. It's working out, bro. But they really have to start looking at Shizo and what he did. They lost their holy shield for, I would say, quite nothing, because yeah, they got the turtle in the end, but who has the 2,000 gold lead and map control? There have been no towers broken by TNC.
And Benny is down 1,500 gold.
Oh my goodness.
Because Shizo is just farming out of his mind.
TNC thought that they could brute force their way to a big lead. But it's AP Bren who stuck to their fundamentals. Macro, opening up the map, being patient. Yes, you might have quite of an awkward roamer pick, but you could even make the most awkward picks work with just smart, fundamental gameplay.
That's the point. AP Bren, the rest of them were taking their master or their doctorate, while Nova was going around writing in comment sections, Andrew Garfield was the best Spider-Man, and TNC are fighting them in the comments.
And Shizu is just a millionaire.
That's it,
on the bot lane.
That's it.
You know, the rage baiting agent. Nova putting in the work.
She's
there he goes
invested
again.
in AI early.
Yes.
Oh, Shizu invested in AI early, and he's stonks right now. taking advantage of the situation. Benny Cutie, he may have 3 assists. He's going back to what has happened from yesterday. Will he reach 14 assists though? That is the question. Although I'm not too sure about that because AP Bren currently hold a 2.5k gold lead and they are slowly covering down their bases. Shizu going back to regular programming there at the bot lane. I wonder if he's going to be joining the party or just like what he did over the first 2 skirmishes, he's going to be coming up late using the SOD.
I have a simple request. And I think he can make a case for it really easily. If AP Bren win this game and win this series, just give Shizo the MVP, man.
Yeah, man.
Tapi tak susah pun lah. Hero TNC ni nak punish semua skor ni.
The most hard-working guy, a silent kid
How
for a
does
reason.
TNC get out of this? Lord here slowly taken care of by AP Bren, keeping it hostage. Lord here at the end of its health. Phantom Steed called in by Zyda. Crimson Beacon. He yanks away the Lord.
Mana Blazing?
Still no kills for TNC.
Mana Blazing duet?
With the SOD takes down Chakno. And the rest of them might fall down. Goes 3 more. Lancy flickers away. Taken care of by AP Bren, keeping it hostage. Lord here at the end of its health. Phantom Steed called in by Zyda. Crimson Beacon. He yanks away the Lord. Crimson
Dia pergi lompat atas muka hari, tapi lambat tu.
Keeping it hostage. Lord here at the end of its health. Phantom Steed called in by Zyda. Crimson Beacon. He yanks away the Lord.
Badang pun tak ni. Badang pun tengok. Badang tak tahu nak tak tagih apa. Tak tahu. Tak tagih apa. Dia tengok badang.
How does TNC get out of this? Lord here slowly.
Dia rambang mata tu dah.
Keeping it hostage. Lord here at the end of its health. Phantom Steed called in by Zyda. Crimson Beacon.
Rambang mata dulu dia.
Crimson Beacon stolen away. Just takes down Benny Cutie. Still no kills for TNC.
Tapi dia baru guna skill 2 lah. Cuba jadi skill 2 dia cooldown ke? Aduh. Baiklah dia di line dengan apa dengan Zuji ni. Zuji pula Valen ambil ulti Zuji ni.
Get to the Leomord fast enough to stun him. Thus TNC walks away the objective, but AP Bren had bodies.
Oh, dia pula Blazing depan muka Harley terus kena ulti penuh terus bodoh ulti Harley tu. Terus penuh men.
Aqua did a terrific job as well at protecting Sheet with the blazing two
Buttons on the keyboard.
There's actually 2 rage baiting agents. Even Kiel does a pretty good job at it.
Yeah.
Like what? Oh, they're a man.
Or maybe.
Take it.
But for TNC, the average age of the way that they're playing this game right now is 30 because they're getting rage baited pretty quick. Or maybe even 35 because it's faster.
They're struggling to keep
pening.
by James.
Rage baited pretty quick. Or maybe even 35 because it's faster.
They're struggling to
Ni
keep
sebab dia kunci lu tak nampak je. Bodoh playback ada problem.
Taken down by Kiel, they're a man down, and Shizo is taken to the front line. He's not even afraid. Aqua, Crimson Beacon, threatening
kali dah ni dapat cloud damage tu.
This tier 3. TNC are corralled inside their base. It's gone FUBAR for the Phoenix Army.
Oh, Jetson made another one. In fact, James killed another one, and they're going for it again.
Deadly Magics on the Lancy, forcing away a stolen Crimson Beacon used defensively. AP Bren have cracked through the base. Mid lane inhibitor has fallen.
Terkena ulti Harley, lepas tu kalau tiba-tiba terkena Pierce. Moskop tu babi kena 1 Pierce pun aku rasa boleh mati tu.
This is the type of game we got.
It's a ladder.
Shizu got free.
The shots. Also, he's the gold lane godfather. Might be too early for this moniker. TNC struggling to defend. This is Aqua just calling the shots. Who wants to get choked up? Chakno holding on to this brush here. To the side. TNC take care of the Lord.
Dua bar, 3 basic attacks.
Shizu is already starting to hurt if he hasn't yet. With a 7.8k gold lead.
Salah tempat, salah waktu lah. Terkena macam tu memang mati dah.
AP Bren just keep on going, man. They're up 8,000 gold. Firepower advantage goes over to them. Zyda calls in the Phantom Steed. Shizo throwing spears at this inhibitor. And Zyda takes a face full of damage. Deadly Magics. He's trying to stay alive. Benny Cutie still has the blazing duet. Not enough stacks. He's holding on. This is for the wave. This is for the wave.
Yeah.
Down goes Lancy. And now the base is up.
Hello, bro. Moskop TRS.
The defense. Blazing duet
Okay.
used at the perfect moment. No,
Moskop TRS. Aku rasa Moskov di atas Claude ya. Moskov di atas Claude. Oh, boleh. Tiada debat lagi kat atas tu. Terlalu strong, man. Terlalu strong. Apa. Okey. GG. Mari kita rangka. Mengumpul bintang. Ayayay. Ayo, kita kumpul bintang. Okey emphasis on kumpul Zaida underperform Tahu Tak tahu Tak mampu nak bagi opinion tentang TNC.
KUMPAU.
Dia tahu sih okey. Kumpul. Mengumpul bintang. Buka wifi pula.
Ayo kuning-kuning yuk. Bro menolak kuning-kuning.
In our hearts, there are corners that light cannot reach.
But nothing can hide from my lens.
Selamat malam Rino, moga kuning-kuning.
Selamat. Sila. Ali. Macam tak lawa je.
Dreams and nightmares.
Macam tak lawa je.
Another interdimensional crisis.
Oh, ada Moskov lagi, Bok. Tak lawa je, bang.
Number more ideas.
Okay, kita nak main Aulus Tapi aku nak try item lain tapi aku tak ada idea. Aku rasa memang ni tu yang terbaik. Tapi maybe aku nak buang brute force I don't see value brute force ni. So kita beli endless pun tak ada faedah masalahnya. Tapi tak apa lah. Orang cakap tak cuba tak tahu. Tak cuba tak tahu. Ya, tapi dia punya base attack ni kan.
This war axe is itching to crack some heads.
Skill dengan physical attack. Boleh lah. Am ada ke Am? Is Encik Am with us? Cik Am no WS ha. Kita jalan dulu ha. Aku kucil lah pula. Hanabi. Sancho.
Please ban a hero.
Asal win rate aku 100 lah, bukan semalam aku kalah. Aku kalah, harus malam ni harus lose. Mana bang? Hai, Hanabi always. Hanabi forever. Apakah hidup ini tanpa Hanabi?
Please pick a hero.
Guru.
No, this is Patrick.
The enemy is picking.
Crusty crab.
No, this is Patrick.
Ah,
tapi Aulus counter GS lah. Memang direct counter lah. Sebabkan damage reduction tu kan. Kalau dia datang, aku tekan ulti. Selesai.
Pick a hero.
Kucing.
This war axe is itching to crack some heads. There's always a chance for a comeback.
The enemy
That's why I love football.
Quack, quack.
It's my way or the highway.
Your team is picking.
Come on, let's roll.
I've got him lined up in my sights.
The enemy is picking.
Aduh. Okay. Langsung saja. Wih, apa benda ni? Johnson Kimi. GS mid lane. Balik roam. So UESB.
It's who we are.
Of course. Of course, Balarjon. Of course. Of course. Tapi saat nombor berapa aku tekan? Aku tekan saat nombor 4. Aku nombor 3 aku kena 3 Kena tekan saat nombor 3.
Red is all they'll see. I will never forsake this war axe. Fight your own, fight your own.
Awal sangat pula. Amin. Apa benda? Apa benda bro? Hai! Gila, kau main gila. Main gila.
Request backup.
I hear you too, old friend.
Enemy reflex form.
Tak sampai tidak. Main gila. Woi, ulti aku. Hei, tak lepas lah. Allah. Berat. Bro, ni kalah pula.
Worthy of the name Olus.
Jauhnya. Tak boleh lah abang. Oh. Oh. Rasa ulti aku cooldown. Oh. Sial lah Ben. Hai, tak adalah. Ulti aku cooldown. Tak kan? Gila. Tegang.
Need assistance. Gather up the turtle.
The crazy things are still ahead.
Aku benci skill aku. Dia patut buat skill 2 tu boleh terus dash lembab dia. Tak miskin tapi terasa miskin.
Killing spree. Request
work, Warlock.
Superb damage. Superb tanking. That was amazing. Great play.
Destroyed a turret.
Oh, Coco.
You destroyed a turret. Launch attack. Wait for me.
Understood.
What you looking at?
Wih,
The name's Olis. Don't you? Taste my fury!
cuba.
Well played.
Ingat 40% damage reduction tu mainan. Mainan. Itulah ketuk hutan dah babi. Ni dah kira snowball lah sebenarnya.
The enemy has slain the turtle. Battle spell in cooldown.
Move on je lah, move on. Move on je lah, move on je.
Say hello to my ox.
Tak mengerti.
Fight to the last breath.
Abang, abang.
Your team destroyed a turret.
Fury only grows. Life goes on, fight goes on.
Alti aku loh.
Tanking.
Hai, benci sial. Alti aku dah kena lagi ganas tu. Fuck lah. Alti gua tak cukup ganas kan. CC immune tu kecuali suppress. Bukan dia knock up. Rasanya lah. Baru kena cancel lah. Knock up first skill. Lepas tu CC immune ulti masa libasan nombor 4.
Our fury burns on.
Baik, kan lubang-lubang. Combo tu semana. Dia tak ada satu combo. Dia kau kena maintain stack kau. Kan. Oh. Wait, tak ada.
Our turret has been destroyed. Request backup.
Leonin. grows.
Double kill.
Yes, you rolled.
Your team destroyed the turret.
Tak boleh bro, kau tak ada ulti.
Wait for me.
No ulti, no ulti. Ulti immune last hit.
Life goes on.
Hit yang terakhir.
Destroy the turret.
Hang in there.
Your team destroyed a turret.
Kau boleh tak dia kata aku kali ni?
Request backup. Okay.
Tapi ada slow apa? Slow immune ni sedap lah.
Let's like this.
Launch attack.
Understood.
Oh, aku boleh naik tu kalau aku kena ke skill. Hell ya.
I'm the toughest Leone you can find.
Ah, hati aku. Sial lah.
Sucks.
Aku mengharap sempat tu, tak sempat. Cuma second tu, hati. Ayo. 2 second, man.
Teruskan Rino.
So maknanya tak boleh lah. Memang kena 40% CDR macam ni lah. Tak boleh lah buang satu.
Gather at the Lord.
Request backup. Initiate retreat. Okay.
Again.
Mati. Yang benar lah bro.
I'm the toughest Leone you can find.
Ingatkan nak marah lagi.
Launch attack.
Follow Lord.
Your team destroyed the turret.
The crazy days are still ahead.
Nah ini ya.
You missed the wrong Leone.
Tak sempat doh. Ayo yo. Ayo yo. Waduh, aku tengah tengok benda lain tu. Aku tengah tengok komen. Tiba-tiba aku tengok 4 orang atas pada aku.
Let's get the Lord.
Understood.
Ambil. Cuba bawa kena ambil. Not manifesting. Not trying to manifest, but
Macam tak biasa.
Our fury burns on.
Let's get some more. Okay. Ally has been slain.
My name, I will never forsake this war.
Let's get some more.
By my name, I will never forsake this war axe.
habis dua flicker.
Don't you forget.
Kabut dia, man.
Gather up the Lord.
My fury only grows.
An enemy has been slain.
Meninggal.
Superb damage.
You missed the wrong Leone.
俺の心には何もありゃしない。
Come on, man. Jangan diragui ya. Jangan diragui, okay? Tapi semalam PSG menang tak macam ni?
Tanya
Batai-batai.
menang kalah.
Lepas tu kalah terus lah. So so orang cakap nampak. Dia kalau macam ni maknanya kan next game dia bakal bagi aku ni ya. Dia bakal bagi aku anak-anak syurga.
When I take a photo.
Aduh. Aku tak rasa ada room untuk mendelete item lain. Macam mana sekalipun dia kena ada 40% lah CDR ni. Kena ada juga. Bait pun tak boleh. Apa lagi nak main aku tak tahu. Liomot lagi kah? Dah boring main Aulus. Liomot. Back to Liomot. Liomot. Energy bang.
Please ban a hero.
Hero favourite. Tak adalah favourite pun. Tak suka. Aku dua lah komplain lah. Ulti damage tak cukup meriang. Even yang last libas yang nombor last yang dia cakap extra damage tu pun biasa-biasa je lah. Lepas tu skill 2 lah. Patutnya kau boleh sub. Maknanya skill 2 hit, pam, boleh throw blink. Baru lah. Ini lepas skill 2 hit dia AFK je. Lepas tu baru blink. Babi buang masa je. Buang masa.
The clouds are ever shifting, but this heart remains steadfast.
Time to take the field.
The enemy is picking.
I am the priestess of primal lightning,
Your team
the hunter of all the evil gods.
Wow. Freya open lo. Tak laku. Mid Bellery. Boleh. Kenapa pula tidak boleh? Boleh.
I am the devourer
Sand
of
rises
stars,
when I give the
the,
word.
tide of the cosmic sea.
I've been waiting for too
Impak crowd
long.
tu memang ada lah. Tu tak nafi lah. Dan maksudnya kalau tak nak buff ulti, at least skill 2 lah. Sekurang-kurangnya. Kalau dia buff skill 2 punya animation aku cakap tu, then aku rasa okey lah hero nya. Sedap lah.
You ready to make some real money, compadre?
Main apa, man? Kita tak apa. Kita try Aulus tapi lawan hero lari-lari lah. Tadi macam hero dia tegak kan. Tengok lawan hero lari-lari. Macam mana? Gayanya. Sebab logiknya memang takkan boleh lah nak outpace Harley, tapi nak tengok how bad. How bad. Kapal apa-apa. Kapal.
Welcome to Mobile Legends. 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them. All troops deployed.
俺の心には何もありゃしない。
Rank bersama public. Aduh.
Fight goes on.
Ngam. Dapat cancel ulti Hardy. Cancel tak lah, tapi boleh ni lah. Boleh makan lah damage. Kena timing lah masa ujung-ujung.
Say hello to my ox.
Enemy missing.
Enemy reached level 4. Enemy battle spell on CD.
Ujung.
Plenty of fight to go around.
Get the Lord.
Enemy reached level 4.
Swing first.
Back up.
Habis ni. Dia tak reset pun. What the fuck?
Initiate retreat.
Superb control. Superb AoE.
Double kill. An enemy has been slain. Ally has been slain.
The crazy days are still ahead.
Ally has been
Hayya.
launch attack.
tak ada.
Now that's mighty fierce.
Kenapa suara aku ni asyik mati je lah? Tahu bodoh.
What you looking at?
Initiate retreat. Retreat!
I hear you too, old friend.
Launch attack! Your team destroyed a turret. An enemy has been shut down.
Harley kau boleh buy one. PID kau tak boleh lawan. Kau ni memang lain lah men. Tahu lah apa benda. Tak tahulah team fight apa tu dok. Saya sendiri confused. Koyak tu aku dengan skill 2 dia sumpah sekejap. Tudian. No! Bagi je tu aku lompat terus. Apa masalahnya sih ya?
My name, I will never forsake this war axe.
Yang benar lah. Ingat kan skill 2 aku belum tekan tu. Tu skill 2 aku yang Evo. Sialah. Aduh. Aku gesek aku ingat skill 2 yang biasa je. Fuck man. Fuck man.
Kira laju tak Aulus ketuk tower?
Normal. Normal. Damage tak ada, tapi attack speed laju kan. So compensate lah sikit. Betul lah rangku. Okey, coba aku. Bodoh, kau tengok Zaz aku skill 2 tadi. Kau mati kan. Kalah lane easy. Bodoh orang aku ni. Kalah lane chain all easy dia cakap. Kalah dengan Idil lah tu. Memang bodoh. Memang bodoh.
Kau fikir dia dewa isi nyawa dalam tower?
Milo ada ke Milo? Amat. Ada ke?
Adi.
Okay.
Mangsa pertama.
Baik, what do you mean? Wah, aku tengah menang-menang wah. Kau main rom Main rom kau. Sekejap, aku nak main apa lah? Aku kena fikir dulu. Apa benda aku nak main sekarang ni? Main story boleh. Tak adalah kuning sangat lah. Tapi udah mulai. Main apa lah? Oh, kita try Harley build ni. Harley Brute Force, okay? Harley Brute Force, ayo. Oi. Langsung saja. Harley Brute Force. Betul. Brute Force, Glyph.
Wonders Harley Garino.
Sudah ni kan. Mana bulu ayam? Bulu ayam, molek kristal. Okay. Begini ya dia main. Talent 1 tu. Talent 1 dah apa? Biar pendek je lah. Biar pendek lah. So kau ada sama je sebenarnya. Kau ada 20, 10, 15, 20. Tak sama lah. Lagi rendah lah sebenarnya. Sebab gula ayam ni tak apa. Kita ganti Trankion lah. Okay. Alright.
Ban a hero.
Aulus dikira cheese pick. Cheese pick ni bila benda tu senang nak buat tapi impact tinggi. Itu baru dikategori sebagai cheese. So Aulus ni dua-dua tidak. Value pun tak tinggi, nak execute mudah pun tidak juga. So dia bukan kategori tu lah.
enemy is picking.
Tapi untuk masuk meta MPL boleh kot.
One just must
Crowned by heaven's mandate,
Please pick
my
a hero.
legacy shall endure.
Let me tell you some basics of science.
Power of Pegasus!
The
Sama
enemy
level
is
Alucard. Oh
picking.
tak. Bukan Alucard. Dia sama level Leomod. Siapa lagi fighter ah? Fighter jungle. Level-level fighter jungle yang normal lah. Yang normal. Dia punya specialty tu je lah, ulti dia tu. Damage reduction lah, itu je. Tapi dari segi benda lain tak ada apa. Alpha.
Your team
You
is
should.
picking.
Ui, boleh tu. Kas. Ui, yang ni tak on lah.
My fists are
The shadow behind her
The
light.
enemy is picking.
Hai, rata dah pula.
mahal penumbuk besi.
I am vengeance
Your team is
incarnate.
picking.
Ngatan tu, tak ada orang boleh lawan monyet tu nanti. Tak ada orang boleh lawan monyet tu.
It is in despair that I see the fondest hopes.
Thunderbelt, Domi, Oracle, Justice. Beli armor. Okay. Item ni. Kaito Space siap-siap gendong. Nata. Entahlah. Aku malas sikit belajar hero yang bukan meta ni sebab dia macam tak ada value. Kalau hero tu macam dah start masuk meta barulah ada faedah sikit nak study.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them. All troops deployed.
Tengok boot merah aku. Merah aku dah tak ada lah.
One of my creations will surely make everyone. Let science speak for itself. First blood. Science never loses. Not now. I'm checking the blueprints of this brilliant design. We will win this battle. I'm done the mess. Initiate retreat. Good game. Hail science. Request backup. This ultimate experiment. Slain an enemy. Request backup. Hail science. Science never loses. One day, one of my creations will surely amaze everyone.
Clear mid lah laju.
Initiate
Betul.
We will win this battle. I've done the math. Initiate retreat. Solo kill. This.
Dah, kalau dah tak ada orang kau turun bawah, aku kena tolong golin.
Wonder title.
Not now. I'm checking the blueprints of this brilliant design. Incoming.
Initiate retreat.
Solo kill.
An enemy has been slain.
Hail science. Not now. I'm taking the blueprints of this brilliant design. Ultimate experiment.
Mana dah silo?
An enemy has been slain.
Middle. Woi, badang.
Science never loses.
Whoa.
This, that. So many ideas I want to try. Explosion incoming.
Lembas tau.
Ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Let's get the more.
Sampai je.
We will win this battle.
Ila.
I've done the math.
Nanti aku 10 second lah.
Let science speak for itself.
Ada tidak?
Explosion incoming. We will win this battle. I've done the math.
You destroy the turret.
Not now. I'm checking the blueprints of this brilliant design. This.
Monster kill.
So many ideas I want to try.
Tunggu ah. Tunggu dia. Wait, tunggu.
Superb tanking.
Wait. Oh. Boleh aku lawan bot tu. Aku kalau enemy banyak sangat oleng ni kan, aku nervous tu. Nervous kepada aku punya future. Tolong boleh. Boleh pula. Natal.
Montok siap sedia bagi lawan sepadan.
Betul, nanti enemy dia teammate. Warrior tu.
One day, killing spree.
Kalau aku ada ulti kau tunggu.
You will win this battle. I've done the math.
Your team destroyed a turret. Killing spree. An enemy has been slain. Request backup. Incoming.
Nasib jedik dia juga. Padahal laning dengan Nathan dah di BBC dah. Dah 2v1 laning pun lagi.
Science never loses.
Ultimate experiment.
Your team destroyed a turret. Battle spell is ready. Your team destroyed a turret. Request backup.
Not now. I'm taking the blueprints of this brilliant explosion incoming.
Legendary. Shut down. An enemy has been slain. Mega kill. Double kill.
Tak ada orang kacau dia, bhai. Tak ada orang bacot, tak ada. Tiba-tiba. Tiba-tiba dia mental seorang-seorang. What the fuck? Tak boleh lah. Tak boleh lah, bro. Sorry. Tak tahulah. Tapi aku rasa beza dia. Kalau kau
budak sekolah belum tidur, bolehlah.
Kalau kau lawan dia. Oh, Milo tak main lah. Okay. Kalau kau nak M-Tank, tadi itu kira snowball kan? Tapi kalau aku combo Fredrin, tak tembus lah. So ya bro, tapi memang lawan noob bro tadi aku. Aku tengok bro, mesti rank pelik-pelik bro ni. Aku tengok 60. Kita tengok 15. 15 bro, aku bagi aku lawan. Sehina itu ke ah? Mata je 100 tu main apa? Patut dia marah.
Tak penanti.
Dia power sebenarnya dia cakap. Sebenarnya dia power. Kiki.
Haha.
5. Let's go. Oh no. Udah mulai.
Please ban a hero.
Udah mulai.
Choice your fighter. Koneng all monyet.
Your team is banning.
Ini yang kami mahu.
Aku lagi rela kuning bro daripada monyet je. Kuning tak dimain pun jalan-jalan je tak mati tu. Kalau monyet buat apa? Monyet bisa apa, men? Uish.
The clouds are ever shifting, but this heart remains steadfast.
Wow.
Ui. Hebat ni.
Hello, my friend.
Ni suara game satu tadi an.
Tak nak.
Happy birthday.
Tak nak lah abang.
I'm born with
Please pick a
talent.
hero.
Kau pick apa dah? Igrel. Kau mula. Boleh je lah kalau nak. Boleh saja.
Hope will find a way, even when all is forlorn.
Power of Pegasus.
Power of Pegasus.
The enemy is picking.
Ini suruh aku mailing oh.
This time, the choice is
Tapi ni
mine.
kalau easy ice test kan, aku ulti kutip 4 pedang pun kan tak mati lah.
See value in me?
Please pick a
You
hero.
should.
I've been waiting for too
Joya,
long.
bosan oh main Joya. Lanci lah, lanci. Sing. Lama tak main lanci ya, rindu.
Our song carries the threads of fate that bind us.
Kitchen. Rindu. It is
in despair that I see the fondest hopes.
Lanjut no CD is back. Yeah. Kalau skill 1 miss sebab lama tak main. Kalau meriang lanji aku sebab memang jago lah. Okay. Jelas lah. Aman. Ush, motor dulu dia tu. Yes. Nathan Aegis. Okey je lah lawan kari.
Welcome to Mobile Legends. 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them. All troops deployed.
Wicked hearts will meet my righteous blade.
俺の心には何もありゃしない。
Kenapa macam delay lah? Yang aku jumping lah. It's over.
I never falter.
But
a mere
Alam.
trifle.
Request backup.
Oi. Wow. Wait, ada lagi. What the fuck? slow. Tak boleh. Wih, dapat.
Double kill. Well played.
I am the ordained vanquisher of evil. Nowhere to hide.
Dia lawan biru dulu. Uish, macam mana? Aku sedih lah. Aku lagging oh. Aku lagging oh. Serius loh. Jujur aku lagging oh. Patah-patah doh. Aku tak panik. Aku tengah berada dalam keadaan yang tenang. Tiba-tiba skill aku jumping. Yang benar tu guys. Tolonglah percaya tu. Tolonglah percaya aku cakap. Tolonglah percaya. Wih, putus. Betul, sebab patah-patah tau. Serius. Biasa time-time macam ni aku main lanci aku dah main tau. Win.
The will of my blade is absolute. Nowhere to hide.
Oi, kena. Lagging doh. Boleh dia nak kuning. Go. Oi, putus habis.
This world is mine. Nowhere to hide.
Balik ah.
Let the blade stand.
Kira udah jumping oh. Aku tolak analog pun aku boleh rasa oh. Serius. Tolonglah percaya.
Back to the shrine.
Tolonglah percaya. Tolonglah percaya. Tolong boleh. Aduh.
Once again, I bask in spring. Nowhere to hide. I escaped my duty once. This time, I will see it to the end. I never falter.
Tak adanya lagi.
Righteous flame.
Your team destroyed a turret.
Di sana sini kan, bapak hebat. Dia ingat dia apa benda man. What the fuck. Aduh. ni? Aku liability sebab aku lagi. Macam mana bro? Kau suruh Kaltizi pun main launcher masih lagi. Tak boleh main men.
Let's get the Lord! Your team destroyed a turret. Launch attack. Request backup. Initiate retreat.
I'm your team vanquisher of
Baik tu. Baik tu bumbuk tu. Woi, mininya habis pula.
Monster kill. Request backup.
Patut dia ready ke pada badan.
Mantap tu, kau tak tumbuk dia aku mati tu. Oi.
great game. Nowhere to hide.
Your team destroyed a turret.
Nowhere to hide. Righteous flame.
Initiate retreat. Ally has been slain.
Nowhere to hide.
Babi lah, lama je triangle aku. Hai. Sialah. Lama je. Kalau tak lagging dah mati bro semuanya. Janganlah ketuk minionnya bang. Kau aku main lacik kan. Minion ni kalau kau boleh biar kau biar je ben. Aduh. Sibuk lah main badang pun nak ketuk minion. Stres.
Nowhere to hide.
Your team destroyed a turret.
Tak payah bang, tak payah bang. Tak payah nak ketuk-ketuk lu ni bang, kau tak ada damage. Sebelah je main ni. Ya aku lah.
A foul disease has been eliminated.
Campak udah.
Dia nak fight participation tu.
Nowhere to hide.
Weh. Hati gue nah. Dapat nyawa.
Ult is not ready.
Kau masuk kau second skill tapi kau keluar.
Superb control.
Weh. Ada.
Mahal 04.
Ada nyawa men.
Nowhere to hide.
Our turret has been destroyed.
Nak build saya tu boleh. Boleh, boleh. Boleh tak saya nak BOD last item? Boleh. Mati kami ni. Let's get the load. Jaga kari, main kari, main kari. Kau jangan main dengan Sora. Main kari. Tim 2 ya dari kanan. Stop. Let the blade nowhere to hide.
Nowhere to hide. I escaped my duty once.
Wait.
This time, I will see it to the end.
Aku expect dekat belah kanan.
The will of my blade is absolute. Nowhere to hide.
Let's get the Lord.
Only I hold the reins of my destiny. Nowhere to
tak
hide.
payahlah. Aku dah. Kau kena cari Queen ni loh, takut dia tangkap di sana. Dia dah masuk kat bus sebelah kanan ni, kau kena cari.
Flow with the battle. Nowhere to hide. Nowhere to hide.
Mana bodoh dia? Dia kat kanan tu. Aku kat kanan tu. Mandi. Mantap tim. Lagging oh. Lagging oh, serius oh. Macam kau patah-patah ya. Patut dia bagi aku yang tu loh. Bad connection. Kenapa tak Brute Force? Brute Force item ada dia. Kalau lancir level-level ML boleh lah buat Brute Force. Kalau lancir level-level TLPS, BOD bro. Lagging oh, sialah. Okay. Habis. Terima kasih Milo, mabarnya.
Menang sekali bergalak.
Mana ada sekali. Cek balik. 4 bro. Okay, habis. Habis.
Bismillah esok.
Janganlah. Kan aku dah kira-kira semalam. Last 2 hari main tolak 6 bintang. Okay. Ni dapatlah cover 4 balik. Aku rasa aku nak buat challenge hari Khamis.
Cover bintang minggu lepas.
Hari Khamis petang. Aku nak buat live pukul 3 petang ke? Pukul 4 petang. Lepas tu kita buat tier list. Okay. Aku tak berapa sihat. So aku nak berehat-rehat sikit.
Pukul 4 petang. Sahkul pukul 6 petang.
4 lah bro. Cubalah ada kepercayaan sikit. Kenapalah hidup ni sentiasa bersangka buruk ya. Cuba. Sekali. Once in your life. Okay. Once in your life. Trust. Pandai motor bodek. Permainan dia memang kasar bro. Memang kasar. Dia bagi kau menang. Lepas tu kau kalah. Lepas tu kau kalah lagi. Lepas tu dia bagi kau menang sikit. Biasa lah. Biasa. Aduh, okay.
Cameras normally don't talk, but should you be so unfortunate as to encounter one that does...
How about a group photo?
Not now, Kumar.
Aku rasa aku banyak hutang. Apa benda lah?
I arrange the composition.
I visualize the soul.
To capture the depth of life.
I think I have hutang bro. Hutang. ML semua selesai. Aulus dah. Harley dah. Leomot selesai. Aku rasa macam ada something aku tercicir.
Koneng for STL.
Yang pasti bukan tu lah. That's for sure lah. Okay. That's for sure. Tak ada. Itu semua hayalan. Hayalan. Ada. Oh, betul lah. Tu aku cakap ada. Suyu MPLMYS17.
Only one number skin.
Hayya. Suyu MM. Masuk main lagi satu game.
Gas surround.
Cakap, insting aku memang boleh dipercayai. Kau jangan risau. Okay. Boleh dipercayai. Ada satu. Biar je lah.
Insting yang dipercayai yang buat RAQ win strike.
Aduh, lagi satu game. Ni Milo ada ke Milo? Encik Ahmad ada ke? Mau ikut kah? Ada game. At least nak rasa je lah sikit. Sebab aku rasa farming je memang aku lagi sedap kan. Kita speed laju. Tapi tu lah tak bawa Swift. So tak pastilah rasa ke tidak. Soyo.
Pera tengah kuning-kuning.
Hai, mestilah. Mestilah.
Beng tengok history boleh.
Sabar jap. Nak tambah lagi satu ni, kejap lagi kita tengok balik history ke. Wah, tu korang Cikgu Noodle.
Please ban a hero.
Kau ban Harley.
Nanti scroll bawah-bawah sikit ye.
Tambah lebut. Scroll Harley.
Nak tengok Die Road 19.
Sekarang tak boleh lah. Sekarang boleh tengok last 5 matches je.
Your team is banning.
Laki lah, laki. Kau pick luar badan kau.
Your team is picking.
No one can escape my iron fist.
The enemy is picking.
Crowned by heaven's mandate, my legacy shall endure.
I am more than
Please
a
pick a
weapon.
hero.
見せてやるよ。
見せてやるよ。
L badan
シ
skill
ャリ
tak
ン
ada
ガン
aura.
の本当の力をな。
Tapi tadi dia pakai ni. Pakai apa? Son of Pegasus.
The champion's spirit
The
alone
enemy
reigns
is picking.
supreme.
Aku trade off apa? Predative attack dapat extra malah. Movement speed lah dengan champion ni. Itulah trade offnya. For honor.
Sanjo.
Your team is picking.
Koneng.
The falling stars brought us here.
Mana dah tahu Dik dengar.
The enemy is picking.
Of imprisonment.
Novaria. Ni kau jangan main macam tadi lah Milo. Kalau game ni kau main macam tadi, memang kau akan mati je. Sebab kau tak ada orang nak ikut kau game ni. Kalau aku ada baru boleh.
I tolerate no invaders. Yeah!
Hero apa ni? Apa ni hero ni?
Hero sunat terlebih.
Orang lain sunat sekali, dia sunat 2 kali. Berat. Ini banjir. Fik kepala pipe. Aku rasa game ni kita orang kalah. Kita orang,
Ada tema.
kita orang tak ada aura macam ni sebelah.
Mobile Legends. 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them. All troops deployed.
これは俺の戦いだ。凪払いすり抜ける。何のそのない。
ポポ。
もう格の違いを教えてやる。容赦はしない。
First blood. An enemy has been slain.
カトン交流化の術。
An enemy has been slain. Ally has been slain.
燃え尽きろ。
Launch attack.
今度は俺が陽動をかける。
Sabar lu, sabar lu. Woi, hampir kena rembat aja. Boleh dah sampai. Jom. Dah ke? Alah. Patut kau masuk je. Masuk je dah. Masuk. Tak ada flicker dah ni. Wih. Babi lah sikit basic aku loh. Dapat je dia punya. Jom. Kau pergi biru dah. Oh, gila. Jangan ulti lu ah, bagi dia ni lu, bagi dia combo lu. Sabar lu. Eish, itu memang pungkit lah. Tu benda tu. Oi, ngam-ngam item lah. Ai, bangsat tu lah.
Udah mulai.
Domi lo. Kau kena radiant. Macam mana je. Ah, dari tadi lah kena benda sama je. Dia ni. Nak tunggu ada 5 orang baru dia nak ulti. Oh, bodoh tu.
Our turret has been destroyed. Initiate retreat. Let's get the Lord.
Pas tu. Orangnya
sakit man.
俺はお前たちとは違う。お前たちとは相入れない道にいる。もうスサノオカグスチ。スサノオカグスチ。
Kalah nanti pun temu baik.
Magic oh, macam mana dia? Ni ada buat item tank macam tu lagi. Tak ada. Sabar, tak ada team.
Let's get the Lord.
Aku pistol beli. Probably boleh.
Initiate retreat.
Attack speed memang sedap kau, tapi aku rasa macam damage aku kurang. Tapi tu aku belum siap panic lah. Maybe kena buat panic awal sikit. Awal sangat guys. Awal sangat. Boleh tu? Boleh.
ご希望通り再現しよう。あんたの死に様を。
Boleh tak lagi tu.
Superb control.
Boleh.
Meninggal. Dia damage dia tak banyak sangat. Sebab dia buat build gitu.
燃え尽きろ。過去を切るのは俺だ。燃え尽きろ。お前らにもう用はない。スサノーカグシ。
Panjat gedung.
燃え尽きろ。
Lu ya, main lu. Main lu. Saya cuba.
小芝居に付き合うのはこの辺でいいだろう。燃え尽きろ。まずは
Alti kau apa? Oh, ada lagi alti.
燃え尽きろ。燃え尽きろ。
Okey. Hai, sedih ni. Mati terus. Ibu. Sakitlah sial. Apa ini? Sudah apa? Nice oh. Blade dominion. Blade. Banyak tim tak ada lah.
やめる理由はない。
Ini bencana. Tak tembus bodoh damage aku masalahnya. Nggak Avenger tak boleh lah.
Mantap penyusul. Kalah dengan kekebalan tubuh Julian.
Aduh. Aku tak boleh. Oi, tu rumah hati. Nova aku dari tadi skill hitnya gila babi dia. Boleh pergi. Nanti kacau lah. Berjat dulu. Stres lah aku dengan tim ni. Bodoh sangat je. Terizla ni doang yang paling bodoh ni. Mati. Wajah aku nak ke atas.
Initiate retreat.
俺はお前たちとは違う。お前たちとは相入れない道にいる。
Initiate retreat.
Weh. Lah, pergi bawa kat member pula.
Berat.
Hadoy.
子供騙しか。
2 second. Nasib baik dia tak ada wave tu. Tapi ada satu wave lah.
We die together.
Tapi Nova ni doing so much lah. KPC aku ni tak pancen tu. Buruk untuk jangan bodoh dia.
Wonder Nova doing so much.
Kau duduk je dengan Granger ni, kau jangan memburu. Kau jaga je Granger ni. Dia ni dari tadi aku tak tahu lah. Tak ada sense of, tak ada surviving instinct, tak ada.
Let's get the Lord! Under attack. Initiate retreat.
Ya kayak gini ya. Jauh tu.
Dah kenapa hamilnya?
Request backup. Initiate retreat. Initiate retreat. Slain. Launch attack.
We don't lose here, okay?
Victory.
We don't do lose. We don't do losing in my house, okay? Nak layan tu. Masa aku nak layan tu kan. Kau tahu tak? Masa aku nak layan tu kan, kau tahu aku teringat apa? Aku teringat Team Flash. Tunggu Povia setengah ni.
Halo Montot, host dah start meriang.
Tunggu Povia setengah winter. Aku pun bye-bye. Legit pun. Aku cakap ni kalau aku layan ni aku cosplay Team Flash ni aku rasa ni. Dapat flashback bro. Dapat ni seru. Seru dari langit. Aku rasa Julian ni kalau dia buat pendek sebenarnya ngeri lah. Ngeri lah kalau dia buat pendek. Sebab dia tak boleh nak, dia banyak kali nak bunuh kita orang hujung-hujung sebab dia tak ada pendek je. Ada pendek dia boleh bunuh lah. Nova aku tu, what the fuck sih? Aku tengok damage Nova aku. Itu memang real damage lah. Itu bukan damage. Bukan damage bukan damage asal kena lepas tu tak ada value ke, bukan lah. Ni tempat dan waktu yang sepatutnya.
Nova skill hit padu wall.
Tu macam Nova aku je dia main. Baru aku faham lah kalau aku main Nova macam mana teammate aku rasa. Function. Tapi tak sedap aku rasa. Tak sedap. aku rasa tak tahulah feeling je ke, tapi betul lah TSP kau memang laju, tapi kau punya ketuk tu, tapi kalau kira matematik kan tak logik kau sebenarnya. Sebab beza ni pendek tu je tu beza dia, 14 flat pendek. Itu je beza dia. Tapi 14 flat pendek tu memang tinggi lah. Umpama kau siap Fury Hammer kan, Hunter Strike lebih sikit lah. Tapi tu kan ni ada adaptive penetration, tapi persen. But aku rasa sebelum ni kalau aku libas skill 2 tu lagi best lah daripada macam tadi aku main lah. Lepas tu ATSP laju bila Immortal Form, itu memang rasa gila. Tapi damage macam kurang. So macam entahlah man. Hard to say. But aku rasa macam tak perlu lah. Macam tak perlu. Ni apa? Ada lagi. Okay. Sampai di sini saja. Terima kasih yang menonton. Kita jumpa besok. Besok confirm petang sebab malam tak ada. So malam saya kena pergi drive pergi Melaka. Okay, so besok kita confirm ada live siang saja. So esok nanti aku update kau apa. Tapi ideally pukul 3 lah. Pukul 3 paling lama pukul 4 gitu. Okay, kita akan mereng. And then sampai pukul 7 macam tu. Sebab aku nak gerak pukul 8.30 macam tu. So sampai 7.30 lah.
Pukul 3.
Kita rank sampai 7.30. Okay. Bye. Terima kasih semua. Selamat malam. Okay. Yanning stream. It's 7C5 4 3 2 1. Terima kasih. Bye.